Alright guys, and welcome to Dope Check episode number 100. We made it to the triple digits and perfect timing because Major 3 has just come to a conclusion. Los Angeles Thieves are the champions. We've had 3 majors so far this season, 3 different tournament winners, but the same grand finalist on every single occasion. Lots of drama, lots to get into. Bush, they walk away the champions of the challenger side. There's going to be plenty to discuss on that front as well. Many takeaways. What needs to happen in terms of roster changes to some of these top teams? What teams maybe don't need a change, or maybe they do? We've got 3 more tournaments still to go in the season, but the season is very much quickly reaching a conclusion. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be back. Don, good to have you back on the show. Got the nice early morning flight back from Atlanta. I'm sure you had a fantastic time.
Flight was easy, man. I just stayed up all night. I was in 8A. I was right behind first class. I didn't want to get the full first class, but I was right
nearly
behind.
got there. Nearly made it.
Nearly made it. Yeah. It was a great event. Got to see my mom. That was really nice. I stayed with her up until Thursday night to the Bush barbecue. And yeah, I mean, I just can't believe how easy it was after we locked the fuck in, because we almost got top 16. I'm talking about literally about to change my flight. We're now 0-2 to Cootie and Seawads and Derek the GOAT. Those were our top ops this event.
Damn.
So, yeah, we're literally about to go home, change my flight, and just be fucking depressed and demoralized. And instead, we just won every map. So, yeah, it's great. Great for challengers. And I got to watch back the Saturday and Sunday because, unfortunately, since we fucking lost, I couldn't go anywhere. So I couldn't watch any CDL. So Saturday, I didn't watch any of the matches. And Sunday, I didn't watch any of the matches. So I'm going to try to watch those back on stream. Just, or farm a little bit.
I like that.
Catch up, see what happens. So, yeah, to me, this was as good as it could go. And shout out to the Bush. Since we won, I actually get some good money.
Yeah, let's go.
This time.
Let's go.
I'm getting a nice little stimmy check. So we'll see when that hits. But, yeah, we got some motherfucking money on the way, which is nice.
Just reimburse you for your food. That's what I do.
Nah,
the food was covered. I saw the paycheck that Austin hit the account with. Little 2.5 racks.
So we spent that dinner.
Yeah,
I wish we spent a little bit less. It was about $1,800. About $1,800. Everyone got the most. We all got New York strips and ribeye, and the rest of the $700, because no one wanted to go out. We put it on. We gambled it. We lost it very fast. It was too many cooks in the kitchen because it was the 700 split 8 ways.
Okay.
So technically, it was less than 100 per person. You know what I'm saying? So we're just fucking.
You guys should have all came to a collective and just whacked it on red or black.
Yeah, that's what we should have did. But we did go up. We hit a slot. We hit a slot for 1,100. We went down to 400 left. I said, "Fuck it, put it all on a slot." Then we hit it for 1,100. And then we lost it all.
Making the Bush proud, baby. Making him
you
proud.
all come to a collective, 700 on one, and then if it comes in, it comes in, and you do it again.
Yo.
Yeah, we should have did.
Yo.
Hey.
What's good?
How you doing?
How's it going?
Okay, Abe joined. I don't know
Get
where.
the picture on. Is this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, we go. Okay, Abe's in the call. What's good, Abe? Congratulations. Huge weekend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's go. He's gassed.
Let's go. No, I'm doped out. I'm tired.
No. Absolutely.
We are low HP. We are low HP.
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
One shot.
All right, I'll put on the stream. Abe's in the call. I think Caps, has he missed his flight?
I'm gonna see if he could join. He might join
from the flight.
From his phone. Yeah. He might join from his phone. That's his go-to. He loves being on his phone, anyways.
Okay, top man.
I think that's him.
Abe, Don was telling me that you guys were on the verge of going out, top 16, going out sad, going out with the shrub, but then the boys locked in.
I was definitely thinking of how do I get a different flight? When we were down.
It's serious?
Yeah.
Nah, Abe, that's the type of shit you say after.
You take that shit to the grave, bro. I like that.
Yeah, that's good shit. No, that's the type of shit you say after,
I would never say that. Cam was giving us false hope. Cam was like, oh no, this is free. Like no stress.
You're sat there like, nah, bro. I need.
I'm like, yeah, Cam, yeah, and like, but in the back of my head, I'm like,
shit, bro.
I gotta get a kill.
Need $100 for this new flight.
yeah. Cap wasn't giving me nothing.
Are you crazy?
I mean, listen, you guys had lots of ops this event. I'm not gonna lie. Don's been getting you guys ops, and a lot of them too.
Don is trying to get me killed.
Bro, Don's about to have you guys just every event just opt up with the Saudis.
No, Jersey Jerry's on the front lines. Like, you got nothing to worry about.
I mean, you guys are lucky we ain't going EWC this year.
You're actually right about that.
We
You
ain't
are
going
right about that.
like you guys might be getting world starred at that by the fans over there. You might be getting things thrown at you because of Don.
I think those guys are all very nice people, and they mean
Here we go.
they mean no harm, and they're very harmless. That's the way I view them.
You're a piece of shit, Don. You know that.
No, they're just very harmless. I view them as very nice
Cool.
children.
You called them peasants on Twitter.
Yeah, but they're very nice.
I saw the
Yeah,
tweets.
they're very nice guys.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Jerry was
Those
putting
were
in
my
work,
boys.
though.
Nah, those were my boys last year. Now they're just my enemies. Like, I don't know what happened.
And they don't talk shit to Cap. They like Cap.
Yo,
Yeah, what's good?
Do
How we doing?
they even talk shit to anyone else but Don?
No,
Nah,
they
they
talk
talk
shit
shit.
to Abe.
Yeah, they're putting
Uh,
I did nothing to them.
no, you got up and shouted after map one. To be fair.
Well, yeah, because they got. No, I mean, they didn't get kills.
Listen, I couldn't tell who was winning your series and who was losing your series because apparently you guys played so many times. I was just seeing video after video after video after video. I couldn't keep
Yeah.
up.
Oh, well,
Yeah, so how come they
whoever
beat
won
you the
map-
first time? And then you smoked them?
Oh, we were on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
We were on Mars the first
Yeah,
series.
yeah.
We were
Holy,
doing
I
insane
couldn't-
stuff.
I couldn't
the
get a
first
kill.
series. No, I don't think it was that. We were killing them fine. We were just like making the game harder, and I feel like I feel like we were playing too antsy. Like everyone shouting and stuff behind us, we were definitely like feeding into it a bit too much. And the second time when we played them, we kind of just like slowed down, played our game, and then dealt with them.
What happened to
Yeah,
QK, man? What happened to him?
Yeah,
I think
That's Don's fault.
Don broke him. Don
was
definitely broke him.
Was Don right?
Because I heard he literally just
yeah.
quit, but I don't know if that's true or not. Not like quit.
Yeah,
but
I quit, or
I think,
someone
I think
said
Don
he's
broke
getting.
him.
Someone said he might be getting training, like sensitivity training. I don't know. We'll see if he's back for
Yo,
the next event. Then he gotta
There's
put on
no
the-
way.
Yeah, Don, you broke this guy like that,
Oh my god.
Don's so weird. So weird.
bro. Yo, Don just be hating on the new people coming into the scene, man. What an old head.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy, man. Nothing changes.
Hey, nah, but really, if he is that soft though, he might need to not play.
Nah, there's
Can't
no
be-
way. I feel like
Nah,
there's no way he
it's gotta
actually
be
quit.
something else. Nah, it's gotta be
Yeah.
something else. Sure.
Who knows?
What
We're
happened
gonna
to...
go-
go on, boys.
Go on.
Sorry, on you go.
I was just going to say, what happened to Notorious, man? They were meant to be the Reapers. They dropped down to, what do they come, top 12 in the end or something like that?
They got top 16. They got top 16, and I don't know. I think
Booger.
Byron's theory. I think Byron's theory last night was actually correct. I think a lot of the teams that qualified for the Pro-Am, they just got so fucking turned the first day that like they're just like trying to beat LAT and fucking everybody else, and they're just like burnt. Like I don't know. Obviously, that's not an excuse, but
I mean,
yeah,
I can
yeah.
say,
Like Trey, they're on 100 day one. Like they definitely didn't sleep.
and then they get demoralized by the pros and think, ah, shit, we ain't like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They choke
Yeah.
around 11 first pros, and then they just have to like they just
We realistically we ain't like that. Like we got to play the bush again. We ain't playing OpTic. We're playing the bush again. But didn't all the people that went
They
into the
didn't play
pro-am
us.
kind
They
of play
played some
bad?
fucking, I don't know who they lost to.
Didn't everyone that make the pro-am that got like kicked out of it like placed bad? At
Apart
the
from
event?
the finalists, really. Like Omid, the EU Omid team.
Rock got top 6. Omid got grand finals. Huntsman made it far. We beat Huntsman for like what?
Top
something.
6. They went top 6.
top 6, yeah.
I mean, listen. You know, even Cloud9 got their one on the challenger team.
Yeah.
So, respectfully, maybe we were all right about that. You know that we thought Rock might even do something against Cloud9, but nah, they just dusted them. They just dusted them.
I think the new maps have hurt them like pretty bad. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. There's no way the meta change like hurt them that bad because I don't think they were doing that well in Europe either. But well, actually, no, I'm lying. They won the elite. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying, but
They had to make a crazy losers run.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, the game just changed a lot. To be honest, that's probably why those guys weren't good. Because I mean, I swear they were. When I was watching them at the start of the game, those guys actually like looked like some of them actually looked like like pretty talented. To be honest. But yeah, I don't know. Falcons.
I do think them going into the Pro-Am though does like kind of like affect it in a way. Like they all had a lot of gas going into it. Maybe they could do something against Cloud9. You get 3-0 dusted by Okis, and then it's over with.
Yeah, probably knocked them a bit.
No, it's not. It's not optimum at all.
How do you guys think you'd have done if you'd have been do you think you could have got out of one of the groups?
You would have been in the Huntsman pool.
Okay.
Hey, can you speak on this?
What was that? Miami and who?
It was Miami, Ravens, and Toronto. That pool.
I mean,
Oh, you do
I
it.
do think we won one match.
I think in that pool we get out.
I would be
In
tough.
that
Miami
particular
would be
pool,
tough.
I think we could get out.
Miami
I
would've
mean,
been
Miami looked like shit though.
Oh, here we are again.
Here we
I
are
don't know.
again. Yeah.
Another Heretics
That would
land.
be a good
Another.
match. I feel like us against Miami. The Ravens, I think we would have took out.
The Ravens, we for sure would have beat. Guarantee would have beat the Ravens. Miami would have been definitely a tough one, but yeah, I think they look like shit, so we had a chance for sure.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we beat Koi.
Little ex-teammate cheese, yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe get nervous against you, Abe, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe it. I believe it. So, obviously, you guys won. There's no roster changes. You guys had a great fucking dinner.
Didn't look good. Don told me all about where the extra $700 went.
Yeah, apparently you guys were gambling.
Yeah, it didn't go on for very long.
Yeah, very
You know,
short session.
if you could give me like a timeline, Cam, for when you got to how long that 2.5K lasted, how long?
Honestly, it went up. It went up, and then it went down, and then it went up again. I thought like I can't lie. I've been watching Don. What's that slot you do, Don? What's it called, bro? Wherever
I
one
just don't
that is.
want a promo though. Can I say it? Can I say it, Rab, or no?
Probably best avoided.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've watched Don play this slot like a lot of times, and I thought he was actually tweaking because I've actually never seen him win it very often. But last night it hit juicy 2 times, and then for some reason we went in a 3rd time. Like at that point the slot's on cooldown. Like you gotta go find a new one, or you gotta hit like blackjack or something. They done a juicy slot, and that was it. It was GG's. The heads were gone, and then people just started putting random bets on. I think Don loaded in AI, blackjack, and then money just went.
It just deteriorated.
See, look,
Yeah,
all
it
I
just
know is if that money went on code breaking point on Prize Picks with the $50 lineup with the first $5, like there's no, we'd still be here now. We'd still be here today.
Yeah, no, we would be running it up.
100%.
Maybe Don, you should have hit a business proposal with the guys and be like, listen, give me that 800, I'll turn that into 5,000 before next event.
Well, 100%.
But it was split A way. I think that was the biggest thing. It was split A way, so I had no dope.
had to go big.
This is what I was
actually-
saying.
Me and Cap went back in. Me and Cap.
You guys
Oh,
went
yeah.
back in?
What, on your own
Yes,
funds?
sir.
They ninja made
Yes,
500.
sir.
On your own
Hey,
funds?
Me and Cap made 500. So we good. We kicked some of the cooks out the kitchen, and
You run it back up.
It was too.
Yo,
it was
Abe,
too
Cam,
much.
Cap missed his flight.
Abe, Cam, I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like it was a you issue.
No, to be honest,
I
I
actually,
wasn't Cam. Cam was
I-
quiet. Ew.
yeah, I actually wasn't giving much of an input, to be honest.
That was the problem. I ain't gonna lie.
Abe just makes outrageous calls.
Was it what were you playing, roulette or just pure slots?
No, I mean, I just like blackjack. Like we had 700, might as well just try to double it up quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
feel
I
like-
feel you. That's why I said to Don, you should whack it all on
Secret,
red.
he's a
or
That's what I'm
secret
saying, that's
agent
what I
for the
was saying.
casino, mate.
I said let's just do 700 on one hand. If we double up, then we can start like being frisky with the money. But I don't know.
That's an
Abe never
outrageous
like-
call.
He never
Yeah,
anticipates
I
like a
rate
bad
that.
hand.
Yeah.
That's
Who,
Abe's
Abe?
problem. Yeah, like he's always just down to go in. He's just never anticipating like this could be a bad hand here.
Yo, keep
He's
Abe
gonna
away-
win every hand.
Keep Abe
Yeah.
away from Vegas, bro. It's over for him if he goes to Vegas.
Yeah.
I turned
He's
21
30.
22nd, so I'll be there.
Yes,
I'll be in
sir.
Vegas.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
you're
your
there.
birthday's in 4 days?
Good time of month for a birthday.
You
No,
said
no,
your
no,
birth-
June.
Oh,
Oh,
June?
okay.
Oh,
Oh, perfect
shit.
timing then. Well, it's just
Yeah, it's
before.
great.
Isn't Paris like just after that? And then
Yeah.
Vegas
Yeah.
is
22,
start
I
of
think.
July, or like middle of July.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's actually prime time for a birthday.
Exactly. So we're gonna be hitting up the casinos there.
Oh,
I promise you,
Jesus
like,
Christ.
yeah, we're gonna be good.
I
Everyone's
mean,
gonna make a
a
lot more.
Bush going to give you a budget, like, you know, because obviously it's looking pretty good for the Barstool boys. Like they seem pretty happy.
Hopefully.
They might. We just had a fucking 2,500. They said, "Here's 2,500. Spend it all." That's the only rule. That's why we were going rogue.
You should have replied saying that ain't enough.
Listen, we almost got top 16. We'll
Yeah.
take a little 2,500. We'll take that. That was good work.
Was that so? Top 16, was that just you guys playing like shit? You think? Like pure.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys won the event, but like top 16 is like a really close call to, you know, you guys never speaking again. Realistically, you know, you wouldn't be sat in this call. You guys wouldn't have texted each other. It would have been done saying, "Yo, who the fuck we getting?"
No, I think people would have quit. I think Bayern for sure would have been like
Over with.
dead serious. Yeah. If we lost to C-Wads and Cootie in them, like the people, like it's not even like top 16 versus P7 or something. Like it was like the whole optics of the shit. It was like bad. Yeah, it was real bad.
No, it's some like fastballer versus karma type shit. Like that reverse.
That was
Yeah,
some of
yeah.
the worst thing I've ever seen. Shit.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Well, at least you guys realized, you know. And then what was it after that? It was just like, right, boys, we fucking suck. Let's lock in.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was really confident still. Like, after that win, I was like, I mean, this should be an easy run.
Yeah.
Like the bracket we saw, like
It was probably good that you guys saw like the challenger teams in the Pro-Am get like kind of mollywhopped too in a way.
yeah.
Because
I
like
feel
if
like I
they
kind of
beat,
knew that was going to happen.
yeah, no, I
somehow.
mean everyone predicted it, but but like if they went in there and won a game against like a good team, maybe they come out of it with some good confidence. Like yeah, shit, we're
Yeah.
like that, you know. That's why I kind of feel like obviously we knew it was gonna kind of happen, but like them coming back into it after losing to the pro teams, even though they had some close games, like you guys weren't even like stressing about it. You guys knew what you had to do for the weekend, where they had an extra goal. And when they failed that goal, it's like a little bit, you know, a kick in the face. Like shit, we ain't like that. People gassed us up. We might have been like that, but we really ain't. So I think that guy's kind of helped you out as well. And then obviously like a close series to nearly getting kicked out probably like gave you guys a little bit more fire in a way to be like, right, we're not this shit. Like, because obviously like all careers really depend on this type of stuff as well. Like a top 16, like Don said, like there's getting top 16 in challenges when you wanted a great when you wanted a great in there is like, you know, that's career ending nearly.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it helped as well. Like all the teams we played, like we didn't play like no like European teams that we haven't played, or like you know sometimes like EUs versus NAs you just don't really know the matchup. Sometimes you get like you know weird results, but like we legit just kept on playing like NA team after NA team, and we knew like from scrimming and playing those guys like there's no way we actually lose to these guys. I feel like. So.
Yeah.
You think you were the MVP,
just-
Cammy? I saw Josh gave you MVP on Twitter.
I don't know. But, like I feel like everyone for the whole time like had different like series where like someone took over. I feel like but like throughout the whole thing, like I feel like I just like consistently played well, to be honest. But nah,
Shit
I mean
response.
like takeover, like nah.
Yeah, PR
I
response.
feel like everyone
criminal.
like Bayern in the finals legit went takeover mode 1.4.
Mhm.
Cap the couple series before, same thing, and then Abe obviously like the same with different series, but I don't know. We're gonna see. It was a good team effort, to be honest.
I saw a Luca on Twitter complaining about the white noise.
Oh yeah.
Yo, somebody need to tell my brother that you changed that yourself.
Yeah, you gotta ask the rest.
Tweaking.
Yo, someone needs to tell that brother that there is a dial.
This is
Yeah.
his first
He took-
time, bro. This is his first time, bro.
Wait, yeah, he sat there. What, you think it's just static TV playing in everyone's earphones the whole time? Like, come on, bro.
You know what checked me about that is because we all had like shaders, so they were like warming up for like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like him tweeting that was like stupid, because it's like, bro, y'all were like chilling. Like we're sitting here fucking tweaking. We can't even get on the game, shoot our gun or nothing.
Yeah,
we
that
got-
got me tight. I was getting.
We just
angry
hop
there.
into the map and just fucking blick them down. They're
So,
literally warming
like,
up for 45 minutes, and we can't even get on the game.
Why the fuck do you have shaders? Just random?
Bro,
Drivers.
bro, I swear they like, bro, no bullshit, bro. They paid someone, bro. Bro, all four of our PCs had shaders. So I'm sitting there I'm like, Bro, we can't even warm up. And then the Asian lady ref, she's like always like tweaking. She's like, do the vetoes, do the vetoes, do the. I'm like, because if you do the vetoes, they're gonna rush us to lobby up once we can finally get on the game.
Yeah.
So it was just a whole like debacle, and then then he tweets, "Oh, my shit was messed up. I couldn't hear." But it's like, brother, you had 45 minutes to like you're shooting your gun. Like,
What?
did you not hear it the whole time? Like, what?
This is my thing, Donna, right? And you know, Cam, we've known each other a while. I don't like these excuses, Cam.
No, yeah, that is definitely.
You got
that's a pretty poor
45
response.
minutes to go, yo, boys, I can't hear a word you guys are saying.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
shit blasting. You don't drop a .67 and then go, bro, where the fuck this white noise going on? How do you pros play with this?
Yeah. Now, yeah, he was probably just tweaking, to be honest. Like, first time on a new setup, different. Like, I mean, because he played well
Hey,
the first time we played them, but
Come on, Cam. You know, if you want to be one of the greats, you know, you can't do that shit, Cam.
you got just get on with it or fix
You gotta
it.
get, yeah, no, and you can't tweet out after. It's not
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
works. Hey, weak mind ain't flying to my show. We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Jerry
I'll
was
fly.
going crazy after this one, man. Wow, what a. I didn't actually see the Nicky numbers. Go to sleep. Wow, what a team. What a team behind the scenes at Bush, huh? Like there's everyone's playing the part.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yep.
How did you find the
Clip it,
guys you played in the finals? Sorry, go on, Cam.
No. I was just gonna say the clip of Jerry when he's shouting at the Saudis and he starts banging on the stage. Like when I seen that the first time, I genuinely had tears in my eyes, bro. The banging on the stage, I might just have to clip that itself. It was honestly comedy, bro.
Bro, they were calling Jerry. I saw a bunch of tweets saying like, bro, Jerry's so unprofessional, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I hate people. Let the guy be passionate about a project that he's working on, you know? He's not only just working on bro, this guy is cold calling people for sponsorship money and everything on stream. He's showing you guys how it really be. Like, he ain't just one of these sit back owners. Like, picture LAG there, Cronky putting in money. You know, you didn't see him pulling up to an event, slamming the stage when they were getting world starred. You know, this is great. I would love for them to get a spot just so they show like the passion from an owner in that standpoint too. You know, I feel like it's really cool when you see people like, you know, Hex for OpTic, you know, even like Nade Shot for 100 Thieves. Like he still be rocking with them. I think it's nice to see an owner. I don't give a fuck if he chats shit. I don't give a fuck if he's swearing at other players. That's passion. He really is one of us. Like realistically, he really is one of us. Just because he's a little older, like it don't matter. It don't matter.
A little older.
Really.
I don't even think Jerry's that old. I think it's just the
Well, he's a little older than us, though.
yeah, slightly,
I mean,
but
yeah.
he's younger than you
I mean-
think. It's just the
Yeah, no.
drugs. He used to do crack. He used to do crack, so he just looks a little older than he is.
Shout out Jerry, man. What are we covering?
Yeah, but I'm still, he's still a little bit older. But I'm saying, you know, people think because he's an owner, he can't say nothing.
Oh.
But you can.
That's COD, bro. It's just all fun. Let's just not do
It
too
ain't
serious.
that
Let's have some
serious.
fun.
Exactly.
Apart from that, hey, listen, I no disrespect to the Saudi fans, but man, you're a little soft. You're a little soft.
Yeah, they're new to it. Maybe they'll tap in.
Yeah.
Bro, they messed with the wrong guy though. You cut your first enemy's done, bro. It's the worst one you could ever have. I promise you. I promise you. They couldn't start with someone light, like a little Nero or something. They went straight for Don.
No, they weren't
like-
ready for the smoke, unfortunately.
Bro, not Don's rage bait as well. He's one of the greats.
One of the greats.
Yeah.
They don't respond no more. They won't respond to me or Jerry anymore. So at this point, it's done.
You
It's
just gotta
done
lay
because
low for a little bit.
Here's the reason why it's done from my point of view, because they're literally nonverbal. So if they somehow 2 years from now, the Falcons or one of these fucking shit stains win an event, and they're gonna try to talk to me again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's done. If you can't talk, I could talk shit. When we were losing to the team, I was still talking shit. You gotta be able to talk shit to people with more accolades than you. You gotta be able to talk shit while you're losing, while you're winning. It's the same shit. It's just easier while you're winning.
Mm.
But if you can't say nothing while you're like, come on, man. Jerry sent him like 50 DMs. He didn't respond to a single one. He showed us it's just a fucking just bubble. All JJ just fucking just one. He just wants one reply.
Oh, what did he?
I'm tweeting all day yesterday. I can't get a single reply.
What did he tweet? He tweeted something hilarious to one of them. I'll see if I can.
Bro,
find
this
it.
guy was tweeting out my Vanguard qualifier records.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
bro, brother, brother, I could have went 0 and 100 that year. I do not give a damn.
Thanks,
Bro, he
Luke, for the
tweeted
5
that.
USD. We'll get to that comment in a second about Merc and the OpTic boys.
Bro, he
absolutely.
tweeted out dog shit with a picture of the Falcons with clown noses on. He
It was
done a
good
one
work.
before.
It was great entertainment.
It was great work. I'm pretty sure I tweeted them one point mid-series when we were playing someone else.
The best tweet was the barbecue chicken one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharp shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that shit was good. Like, how do you find those boys you played in the finals? Because you got Ethan and DK, and they were quite a bit of talk about them back in Birmingham, and then they obviously do a pretty good account of themselves in their group against OpTic and make it back to play guys in the finals. Obviously, there's been a little bit of talk about, are Paris going to sign Ethan or something like this? Because he's kind of come out of nowhere in the last few months in a way.
Yeah, no, yeah,
He's good.
yeah, they're definitely good, to be honest. I mean, it's not easy to do that, you know. I think the thing that Trey was saying as well about Pro-Am and obviously teams losing, like they've done the opposite thing, you know, like they actually beat a pro team. I feel like them knowing that they can actually do it, even though it was like a bottom team, like it probably helped them so much in the bracket, because then they just, I swear that I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they steamrolled through the winners bracket like quite comfortably in a lot of those games, which again that isn't easy to do. So like, yeah, I mean they're definitely good. You can just tell with the way like they play. Like I feel like they know like, well, they kind of know what they're doing.
I mean, they got Benjamin Bounce coaching them, so you know, you got to think.
Yeah, he's giving them some extra routes, no doubt.
And what's this I was
that's
seeing yesterday
good.
about Kenny? Kenny says he almost played for the Bush after they lost the elite. Cap Loki didn't want to play.
Oh, that was a one night thing. Yeah.
Because I can't be trolling anymore. I'm like, dog, like I'm not playing, dog. It's like, dog, we gotta get Ken, Jerry. Like what? Like damn, I can't troll for like 2 days. I gotta watch these shit ass people play a fucking elite. I can't even troll about it.
Yeah, of course, Ken has to say that like while we're in finals to like Aura Farm and shit.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't say that we were top 16. Like he could have been getting top 16 with us. It's got to be mid finals. Where he says that. That's actually just insane work. Yeah, we were just emo. We were just emo because obviously we didn't make the fucking Pro-Am, and yeah.
We took a
Didn't
few
even
days
make
off really
playoffs.
good though.
Yeah, but that
Didn't
kind
even
of
make playoffs.
Oh yeah, well yeah, we didn't make the playoffs. Yeah.
that kind of not benefits you. Obviously, the elite playoffs you would have loved to have made in the Pro-Am just for like the, you know, just to say you made it. But like I said, it might have benefited you into winning this, which is, you know, what every challenger team wanted to do anyway when they got kicked out of the Pro-Am. So they didn't really show anything crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It worked out. It worked. It somehow, some way, the shit worked. I mean, I thought Cap was gonna fucking chalk it, honestly. But shit, shout out to Cap for just at least
I thought it
trying
was
most of the
chalk.
time. Yeah,
I thought that shit was shot. We played one scrim like 2 days later. I'm pretty sure we got like 20-point club twice by P7.
Yeah,
I thought it was just shocked.
yeah.
I mean, that
Worked
should
out,
sound that should
That does
sound
sound
over.
pretty short.
If we didn't make it and I got 20 point club, I like the top team that, you know,
See you next
Yeah.
I'd
year.
have, yo, Cap,
I honestly think the
Yeah.
one for free run.
I would have been with you, bro. I'd have been with you.
See?
Hey, I mean, come on.
Wait, we came the next day though. We came kind of cracked.
Yeah.
Oh, free
No,
run
we
might have
got-
saved us.
No, free
Oh.
run saved us. I'm not even kidding.
Free run gave Cap so much dope. Like Cap, like when free run came out, like Cap just started trying so hard because he's just like running around the map. Like get his stuff cracked.
Cap was beating me into the TeamSpeak. That's where I knew like
Wow.
he was dope in the morning. He was in TeamSpeak already on free run. Like when I'm joining, like
You know you're
Hands
winning
were
the
on for
event.
sure for 3 weeks.
they need to bring out a new map then, like next to hopefully
All
they
right,
bring out the
yeah.
elite.
But Bush need to campaign for this.
Yeah.
We need free run
a
map
new
to keep
free
up the
run.
dope.
Yep.
I mean, you know, I'm sure Rab's got some connection over there.
Yeah, we can have a
No,
conversation.
you know, you need to help, guys. You need to help lunchtime.
Mm.
I don't think I've seen that guy.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, I think I've seen that guy play a rank play game since that thing's come out. So maybe he might be like an ambassador. Maybe he can sort you guys out. He was streaming like 15 hours a day of the old free run.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had like a top 5 time, and then I had to get fake locked for the major. I stopped playing.
You broke your controller, right? You had to stop playing because your controller was broken.
Oh yeah, holy shit! I was so sad.
Grinding too much free run. Oh my god.
Yeah, he broke his brand new
There's
Mario
priorities here, really.
Holy shit! I gotta fix stuff somehow.
Did you use the Marys? You did this weekend?
Yeah.
I need a
Okay,
Mary.
Bula. Those controllers
Okay.
be running like 500.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Trash.
It could be cheating. They do feel unreal. I can't lie.
Do you have one, Cam?
I do, yeah.
Like, what's different
You-
about it compared
Yo,
to
Abe,
standard
you be
one?
running one?
Nah,
I
I
mean-
got a scuff. I also only
Nah,
use PS5.
I mean,
Hey.
deep down, there might not. He's both still on scuff.
Hey,
I
commend
respect
Abe over here. He's like that using Scuff. You guys cheating using Marius. I see you guys.
Yeah, no, I'm winning using scuff.
Yeah, the only thing I like about it is like you don't have to overclock it or anything. So like you just plug it in and like it's the same, every single time you plug it in. Which I mean that might be a tweaky statement, but I swear to God, especially like okay when it's in the league, it's not that big of a deal. But in challenges, when you go like setup to setup and you got people changing a bunch of different stuff and like, you know, stuff, I swear it can feel bad. But then when you with that, you just plug it in, like it's good and it actually felt unreal. I can't lie. The last 2 challenges events, it did feel really good.
So you didn't even play that good this weekend then.
Yeah, it was just the Marius.
Yeah, Marius buff.
Yo,
mean,
Abe,
Marius
Abe,
sponsorship
sometimes
too.
you got talent and sometimes you need a little boost. We know which one.
I might need the boost now. Fuck.
Oh, hey now, hey now. Don's
At
been
least I'm
saying you're him. Stay over that Scuff way.
Yeah, Abe is
Yeah,
him.
I'm him, and then randomly they're like, "You gotta get a new controller. This shit is awful." I don't know. That's all they tell me.
Yo, Abe, it's because you, bro.
He's
You-
the
you
youngin',
team-
bro,
you-
so we just bully him.
Yeah, you team with the tweakers though.
Actually, right.
See, I know. Cam,
Actually, right.
come on now. You be tweaking in your old age these days, or what?
I feel like a lot of people do nowadays. I actually didn't
so
used
bad.
to, but like I feel like so many people tweak nowadays.
Wait, you know who you?
And it's,
yeah,
I swear it's because of all these new controllers and everything.
I actually
like-
remember you saying that Ben Bance was the tweaker in your team, and you had to calm him down.
Yeah, but like nowadays, you got people using PS4s, PS5s, you got Mariuses, you got different sticks, like you know.
Yeah, I'm waiting
You
to
know,
load
years
them with
ago-
the nunchucks. I'm waiting
Years
to
ago,
load
it was just like, oh, you're using a scuff or a beaver. Like you're on PS4, like it's just nowadays it's
You got
everyone's
trigger
losing their
stops,
minds.
or you just using those? Nah, I don't really like trigger stops. Now they got a whole brand new fucking board in there, Cam.
Yep.
The guy's tweeting out about it. People got third party things popping at the top right of their screen saying you can't use these.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all gonna come out one day. It's a whole conspiracy. I'm on that. I'm on
Yeah,
that.
Cam's actually so ready. We're down to OT to C1. He kept spamming until we won that. We got this. We got this. We got to play our game.
Oh, you got,
I actually refused to believe we were actually going to lose. There was legit no way in my head that we were actually going to lose that round.
And
I
you're
mean-
the only reason we stayed afloat.
hey, that's good gas, Cam.
Yeah, that is good gas. That's
Nah, you
veteran
actually stayed
leadership
level-headed.
right there.
Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought it was just GG's.
I mean, you were
yeah.
plotting your flight home, like, what was...
Yeah,
I thought it was GG's.
his phone was under the table loading up American Airline app.
On
the
Sky
worst
So
part
they,
is the
they
overload
got
was
up. The whole
close.
team got up and Cap stayed. I put the headset on. I'm like, Cap, what the fuck's going on? He said, I don't fucking know. And he was tweaking. Next thing you know, my Apple Watch just starts vibrating. It's Jerry calling me. Like, it was shit. We were in shambles, bro. He was like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, we lost.
Oh my god, wow. Cammy actually saved you guys. Wow.
I'm like, we
yeah,
lost.
Wow.
Cam turned into the
Are we-
ultra vet.
I knew we had to lock in. The Bush guys like Mook, Jerry, you know, they're all pretty trolly. You can get a good laugh at them. Yeah, I walk over to the watch party, we're 2-0 down, and they're just like dead serious, staring me in the
Yeah.
face. Like, I've never
Eyes.
seen them so serious. they knew that they were about to pull the plug if we just lost that. So I'm like, holy fucking shit. I'm shaking their hand and shit, telling them we've got this. And then, yeah, we go back and beat them. hopefully.
Wow, that's
Thankfully,
cold though. Oh my god. That is cold.
Oh my god. I actually,
You actually
I would
have
have been so
what the
depressed if we would have lost. Honestly, it wouldn't even. I don't know.
I would have retired at 20.
We're down like 120 to 1. We were down like 120 to 60 in the fourth map. And I was like, holy shit.
Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we
and
were-
then even
we were-
the overload
Don't we
actually
win
got
by
pretty
one?
scary.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
2
we
We
did.
had,
right?
we had to park the bus.
Yeah. It was a scary
We're terrible
series.
for that. Holy shit.
Yeah, you guys are very bad.
Yeah, it's still work to do.
At least you know now if you need to lock it in, you got Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually, yeah.
Just have
Thanks,
Cam
Cam.
go to the 0% owners and promise the reverse sweep, and it happens every time.
Well, let me ask you a question, Cam. When you shook their hands and walked away, did you believe in yourself, or did you just thought?
No,
"Fuck"?
I actually did. No, I really did. Guys, I was just so mind blown at what was going on. Like I knew there was no way. Like
like
the
I
first
said-
series we actually should have won as well. Like the FaZe Falcons series we just trolled. So like even that series we played like I feel like we were playing decent in terms of gunning people.
Yeah.
And then the second series we're playing worse players. I'm like, there's no way that like we're actually this bad. Like we did get a little unlucky. Like I feel like both the first two maps we did actually losing that series. Like I have no idea how we lost it. Like we just scammed so badly. It was like a 3-point hard point, maybe like a 6-5 S&D. One of them ones where you're gonna get like a couple bad map losses here and there, and I feel like that just happened to be 2 of them in one series. You know.
You know what's crazy though is like you guys said earlier, you didn't make playoffs, you didn't make the Pro-Am, and you guys still stuck and won this event. That I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty unheard of in challenges.
Yeah.
Like I actually respect all of you for staying because as soon as the team don't make their playoffs, you kind of just chalk it after that. So like, what was your mindset going into it? Like, was there any thought of a roster change, or you just thought we're actually not this shit?
No, I can't lie. In my head, I mean, I might have been tweaking because I didn't play good. I was thinking like, I was legit thinking like, I don't even know if these guys want to play me after that because I did not play good. I mean, I guess we all didn't play good to be honest. But like,
other than Cap,
just because these guys had done decent in the past, like, and then I joined them and then we didn't. I was like, holy shit, like.
Nah, it does feel like that sometimes, especially even on pro teams. Cam, like you see like a player join a pro team when they're doing really bad and they just don't improve or they get worse. It's like shit. Am I the problem?
Yeah.
But nah, like I said, I do respect you guys for actually staying together. That's why I kind of like the way the Bushes ran in that aspect. Obviously, you guys can decide whether you like make a roster change and stuff like that. But even when Dom was talking about you guys on the show, he's like, we're genuinely not that bad. Like we are not this bad whatsoever. Like he's been gassing up Cap, he's been gassing up Abe. Obviously, you joined the team, Cam. And like you said, it got worse. You're like, shit, is this me? But then obviously you go to LAN and obviously you're an older player as well, Cam. No disrespect, of course. You just so older
People like
player.
jerseys,
old
Jared.
nowadays.
Yeah, and like you gotta. I'm not trying to say you got like lesser known vets or whatever like that, but like you had to step up and show up on LAN, and now they respect you for that because like we said earlier, Abe joined the show and he said he was already plotting his flight home. Then you show up, you show up, you get the boys over there, and then next thing you know, you're having a steak dinner, 2.5K, gambling, everything is sweet and blessed. It's like the last few weeks didn't even happen.
Yeah, I'm glad it all worked out. To be honest.
Yeah, me too, Cam.
But no, I suppose like the day to day, like before the elite happened, we were shitting on everyone. Like we were barely losing maps.
Yeah.
Like, we would lose like
I
2
think
maps.
He was like, what the fuck?
we
We're
would
like,
like,
bro,
yeah,
what?
we would lose like 2 maps max a day.
Yeah, we're
Like,
scrimming
we played
pros
pro
too.
teams and we would shit on them too. Like we were shit on everyone. The only teams that would like the only team we lost to in the scrim, I think, were the Thieves.
I was watching one of your scrims versus FaZe. You guys are looking really good against them too.
Yeah, we played them close. As I
Yeah.
say, so it's like we're like if we just don't like tweak, like we're okay good. Like I mean, that was how I was thinking of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of shows how good you guys are with pro teams wanting to scrim you too. Realistically, I know Dom was saying you give good S&D practice, but now you get to play them in respawns too. So that's got to show something that you guys are about that life, So, yeah, like I said, I got nothing but respect for you guys for sticking it out because challenges, that shit does not happen. So I think it's actually deserved that you got, because I'm gonna assume every team that flopped besides Omit because they were in the finals, you guys, they're probably gonna make a roster change too. Like that's just how challenges is. So you guys came out.
What did P7 do?
Yeah, good question.
What place they get again?
Top
16?
16.
Yeah, they're changing.
That's
You think?
That-
Actually, unless
Who
one of
they
them was to
get?
get picked up or something, I
What
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
Yeah, I think they
Which
did.
I asked Sweepy, he just walked past me. Like,
Yeah, go ask him. Yeah, go ask him. We'll go live
we
and
need that
direct.
live intel.
I think I sniped him. I don't know where he went. Oh my god.
Just go to me. I'm on the show. Like, are you guys changing? Because like we want to know, like, at a break-in. Like, but
Yeah,
no,
I don't know if
that.
they could find someone they would want to play with also though.
I mean, top 16. after what did they lose? Like they lost like a close
Bro,
round.
they're
on
up
their team,
5-2 against Paris on the Plaza. Like that was criminal throw. It was a
Yeah, that's
criminal
I
throw.
feel like, but this is what I'm saying. I feel like when that shit happens, and then you go into challenges and get top 16, like you're bound to have a change.
Oh, yeah.
You're that close to beating like previous champs, MVPs, and then you just go into challenges and get shit on. Like,
A bugger.
yeah.
Just quickly, rapid fire with the 40 Great British Pounds. Thanks for the super chat. He says, what do we think about Sweetie saying that all of the Omit Brooklyn team were on the juice?
Right. I got something to
Some
say
graphic
about
players
this.
and challenges.
I got something to say about this. Why does Swooty keep saying everyone on the juice? He'd be saying everyone on the juice.
Everyone might be on the juice.
Hey,
might be right.
Cam, we know that though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yo, don't be saying it all the time. We know they are. But like,
Yeah.
you in challenges, guys. Like, everyone
You should
on
be
the
taking it. Like,
That's how you feel like?
Brother, we had a
What?
12-hour day.
that's why I'm him, bro.
12-hour day? Like,
Mm.
you're not on the juice?
Yeah,
Like,
like
if you're not in challenge, you taking it, do you even want that shit?
Like, do you even want to win?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's what we used to complain about back in the day. We used to fly over, everyone just looking at us, pupils just all over the place. Bro, they on that shit. But not like,
Yeah.
hey, listen,
Yeah, it's kept good.
listen, if you're the best, you're the best. We used to, I used to play teams off of that shit and play better. Like, I don't think it's an excuse, low key.
Yeah.
It really ain't.
Sweetie's just talking. He was typing in the chat before they played us. I feel like that was insane.
Oh, I did see that, yeah.
I did see that. I did
He's
see that.
destined to
I
lose
feel like that was
if you're
insane.
pulling that
Yeah.
shit. 100%.
I mean,
Yeah,
listen,
He's
He's
smiling, like trying to be buddy and shit before we're playing. Like, no.
Nah, you know he's going to lose.
Just get a kill, Sweetie.
Yeah, well said. So, look, the
got
boys, like, what's that? Sorry, go on. I'll let you finish your point.
I mean, I was just saying, where was the first round of S&D? I didn't get Cap's trade in a 1v2 against Swooty, and Cap said,
Oh, yeah.
"Oh my fucking god!" Or like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, you were
It
so
was
bad for that.
It was bad. No,
so
he
bad
shot.
for
He
that.
shot Cap. That was the
And he
problem.
team killed me. You should
It
have never
was one
told
of
me you team killed me.
Trey,
But I
it
was
was
like,
one
oh
of
my
those
God.
where you shoot your boy, and like it would have never been like saw the light of day. But I'm right behind Abe. Like I'm permanently on Abe's
Bro,
screen.
but why
so
would I
like,
tell him that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously. I'm
nah,
just saying,
nah,
'cause
but
I'm
you-
there. I had to expose. I'm like, bro, Abe literally shot Cap and then got blicked.
I mean, listen, Abe, you know, it does happen. It does happen. Unfortunately for you, you know, Don's an asshole and exposed you because, listen, you were in the clear, in my opinion. You're in the clear.
Right?
You know,
No one knows.
Hey, you're in the clear. Cap got talked. You got talked. You both got talked together. But no, you're an asshole, Don. All right. And then you made Cap call him ass. Pretty much. Made him call him ass.
And then we lost 6-0 that map, or 6-1.
Wait, when did you get 1v2'd? When did you
The
get
first
1v2'd?
round.
The first
Oh.
round. We were checking.
Hey,
So that map was chalked. Cause all I'm thinking about is, damn, does Cap think I'm really ass?
First round into a 6-0. Yo, you might have to go take a breather by yourself, Abe. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, we went to the bathroom after that. It was-
No, we reset. Then we shot them.
Yeah.
Wait, Cap actually said it? You fucking serious? That's fucking
Yes.
comedy. I wouldn't have
Like,
regamed.
we-
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I knew Abe took it serious, so then I had to like tell him I was trolling.
Yeah.
And we get 6-0, and I was like, what the fuck? yo?
That was
Yeah, we're
one thing we
trolling
actually spoke about, to be honest, just being like a bit more trolly and like not taking stuff as serious when like
Yeah, nah. For real.
you know what I'm saying? Like it actually makes it better sometimes. You just like
Oh no.
you just laugh
Bro,
it off. You just gotta
every-
laugh it off and come back rather than taking
Everyone
it too
gets
serious.
shit on sometimes, you know, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's you. Like maybe next event, Cap shoots Abe in the back, and you guys laugh it up. Like, bro, everyone gets tucked, everyone gets well started. There's always a mistake. You know, we saw it in the you even see it pro team when they get team nated 5-5. Like, yeah, shit happens. You know, I do, but I'm a big believer in if you can laugh it off though. Like it's just way better for the future. Because if like imagine Cap's like secretly just checked and like he's just checking the whole game. Like it's better if he just gets it out, and you guys can laugh it off. Even though you got 6-0, 6-1, it's you know.
If he said
I was
like,
a check.
you are so bad, like I would have laughed at that. He said, "Are we serious?"
Bro, because you just killed me. Every Sweetie gets 2-piece, and he stood up. I'm getting, Sweetie standing up after he gets a 1v2 laying down in a corner. Sweetie, by the way. Because you can't fucking kill him, and he fucking kills him. He cheat kill me. You can't kill him, so you kill me. How does that make sense, Dave?
The 4v2 to start with.
Nah, see, it's all coming out
Two
now.
before,
It's all coming out
see.
now.
It was a 2v4.
What, you guys should have 2v4 them?
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
2v4,
yeah, we
but
almost
he
Yo,
killed me.
2v4
Yo,
them, yeah.
Abe, you're ass, bro. What do you mean What do you mean you're shooting him in the back? You could have 2v4'd. What the hell?
I'm actually so bad at
If it would have went the other way, we would have 6-0'd them. Like
Yeah,
if
no.
yeah,
for
nah,
sure.
for real.
Yeah.
Nah, I do be like that. Nah,
I was actually down. I was actually down to keep playing them in the respawn, but so I was like, we're good.
nah.
Just farm them a little bit.
What were you about to say, Rap?
Well, okay, Rapid Fire drops another 10. He says, yo, Don, I'm in Saudi right now. Let me know what you need done.
I don't need nothing done, bro.
No,
Okay,
no.
no.
Oh, I like
Oh.
that.
Don, we do need something.
You
We need
already
a
fired them
1,000
off.
we need 1,000 GBP in this right now. We need £1,000 donation.
Yeah.
Oh,
awesome.
okay. I'll take that. Yeah.
No, the
Yeah.
other thing for the Bush boys is, I mean, so look, you win the tourney. What's the next endeavor? We've got Major 4 coming up. We've got obviously EWC qualification, I guess, is like the next big one. A lot of that comes down to Major 4, right? Like results there. Is it top 2, top 3 qualify automatically, and then there's another qualifier, or how does it work? Do you guys know?
This is like a prelude question.
Yeah, I don't
Unfortunately,
fully
not
know.
yours.
I think it's top 3 at champs and the winner of
Oh
the
yeah,
next
that's
major.
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We get nothing.
Obviously, try to win the next event. I mean, that'd be good to go back to back, but yeah, just try to win the next event. Fucking keep getting better online. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I do feel like we were the best, and if we would have played like P7 and the rest of the people, we would have beat them. But like, but we don't even have like we barely know the call outs on Gridlock. Like we're still like we're not like that. Like obviously we're good. Like I'm not gonna say like we're not that good, but like we're not like some excellent team. You know what I'm saying? Like we can still like get better in a lot of like we literally won. We should have won Gridlock HP first map in the finals, but like I kid you not, like we don't. Not that obviously like we could say deep and like left and in the back and stuff like that. We know a general area of where people are, but like we don't like say the call outs. We went over it. We went over it like 4 days ago or on Thursday. I'm pretty sure. We can still get a lot better. We can still get a lot better.
We went over the callouts. Then right before we went to the match, we said, "Yo, we're using new callouts." And guess who said we're not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said word for word, I'm not using them because I'm not gonna remember any.
Yep, there it is. Yep,
Okay. Well, yeah. So yeah, we're playing maps in grand finals where we don't even have call outs on them. So we can get a lot better. Is that to say? So just go home, chill for a few days, and just keep scrimming.
Any thoughts? I mean, obviously you guys closed out the final. Like, any comments for OpTic, because they need some help closing out these finals, boys.
I'll take him.
Yeah, I don't know. They'll get one, 100%. They'll
Get a
get
kill?
one. I can't even lie. I don't think I watched. We watched like I think the final, like the last map or two maybe. I legit didn't get to watch a pro CDL full series the entire weekend. I don't think how busy we were.
This is
I
strictly
can't even
rebroads.
tell you. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what the pro matches look like this weekend. I might have to watch some back.
I wouldn't
Or, like
do
how
that if
teams
I
are
were you.
looking.
Yeah, nah. Nah. You were doing your thing, Cam. I wouldn't go watch any of those.
Yeah, you actually played well, Cam.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers.
Wait, why are you shocked?
It's because
I'm
I don't
not.
think you thought I was very good from online.
What? I thought you were so good. I literally gassed you before we went to the major. I said that you shoot really straight.
To be fair, there is actually a lot of cheese this year in challenges online. I will say that.
Go on,
Like, I'm not using that. I'm not using that as an
There is,
excuse,
bro.
but I think like okay, for example, the Falcons guys, like I mean they're Quad Texas host, like online. Huntsman, like those guys are Quad Texas host online.
And look at the company they're with as well.
Some-
Cam. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
Like
gotta
Falcons
think.
and
Yeah.
OpTic, like they got
They got
some,
good facilities.
yeah, great
They
facilities.
got the best.
So like that
Yeah.
definitely adds in a factor into a lot of the online series. I don't think that's why we lost or didn't make the elite playoffs. Like I think the next one we play will be perfectly fine. But yeah, I don't know. Our split isn't the best to be honest compared to like some people. Like even P7. Like I don't want to discredit them because I mean they did have a stinking event, but I do think they're actually decent at respawn. But like we play those guys in respawns online. Like when we host, it's like it's not that beneficial, and then when they host, like we're on like triple 50 ping, they're on like double host and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think there's actually a lot of like the last time I was in Challengers, there really wasn't that much cheese for online. I felt like, but now there's like a lot of different team houses. And,
Wait, Hey,
weird
don't you
splits
live
and
out? Don't
stuff.
you live out the way?
I'm in
Am I
Chicago.
Oh no, that's a good place to live. I thought
Yeah, no,
someone.
it's
I
awesome.
thought one of your team lived out the way a little bit for like the
Yeah.
online COD. Cam.
Yeah, my ping isn't the best of service for some reason. It was like it wasn't too bad
Barnes
on
in New
MTV
York.
Free, but on this game, yeah, Barnes New York, but he doesn't ping too bad to a lot of stuff, except like Texas or West Coast.
When
Obviously,
we get
but-
hosted to Texas, it's fucked.
Yeah, no, Texas
yeah.
is horrible for New York. We had to deal with that in New York. When we lived in New York, it is horrible.
Chicago's not
Like,
that.
Yeah, Abe, I've got a question.
What's up?
How far do you hit your 7-9?
Probably like 170,
Okay.
75 ish.
I wanted to know. Chat wanted
It's
to know
not
as
bad.
well.
I mean, I just got new clips too. I got T200s. Like
Okay, the
just this
Tylers.
off season. Yeah,
they're clean. Yeah.
I haven't got out though, because I mean the season we've kind of just been grinding.
Yeah, little 1v1v Benji. We need that handicap match.
All right, I'm down. But I
Yeah.
hear good things about Benji.
Oh, the
The
goals.
last- I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie though, Abe. The last clip of Benji I watched, he swung it and the ball went backwards. So.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he, listen, Abe, he thought he sent that shit flying.
Mhm.
Oh, he was looking out and then.
Oh
like,
yeah, he was like that, and then the ball was like behind him, and then he like, threw
one of
his,
those. Okay.
threw one of his Benjis, and then he,
Okay.
yeah, no, he fucking sliced that shit bad.
All right,
Now,
boys.
there is a lot of content we can do with the golfing. I know a lot of pros are into golfing.
Yeah,
Or, like,
Rambo is nice with it.
Yeah, maybe we do a little pop golf action with a bunch of people. I'm asked though. I'm not going. I'll go for some food and drink, but that's it. I'm not swinging
Nah,
no shit.
Vegas. We'll lock it in Vegas, Trey. 100%.
Bet.
All right, boys. Thanks for joining us. Congrats on the weekend. Glad you got back safe. Actually, Cap's still at the airport, so hope like.
Yeah, Cap.
like-
Cap, how the hell do you miss your flight?
Bro.
Don't
The lady
bro,
at the desk was
don't,
straight tweaking,
don't bro me, Cap. Don't bro me like you can't. You know you can make your flight, bro. Come
Bro,
on.
I was there on time, I promise. And then I'm chatting with the front desk lady for a legit an hour. And then she was like, "Oh, the flight's full. We gotta go on the next one. This is 250." I'm like, 250? I'm out of here. I'm just flying Southwest and you about to charge me 250?
Hey.
And I listened at the crib. So I was like, "I'll grab it real quick.
Well,
Fuck this flight."
It all comes
Well,
out.
Cap, I appreciate you for making time at the airport. Get home safe.
Sir. Appreciate it.
We'll see you in
course.
we'll see you in Paris.
W Bush, man. W
Damn
Bush.
right. W Bush. Get
Yep.
W Bush
Appreciate
in the
it.
chat.
Sir.
Get down, motherfucker. Get all the fuck out.
Yeah, we're cheering you.
Get out.
Right, in a bit.
Hell yeah. See you in Paris, boys.
Later, bro.
Take care. Take care. Okay, beautiful.
Bro,
W
hey, bro,
Bush.
Bro, they
Hey,
dumb as
W, man.
hell. They're cool as fuck. I like those guys.
Bro,
Yeah, I love
Cap can't convince me.
Yeah.
I mean, what was he
Bro,
yelling
bro,
at, man?
Cap
Shout to the
could
lady
not
at the desk for
convince
an
me.
hour.
Cap could not convince me he did everything in his power to make that fucking flight. I
Who
promise
does he
you.
think he is, man?
Brother, he woke up and said,
Ah.
if I make it, I make it.
We were up, bro. We were up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Cap might have been up, but he might not have been there.
No. I'm saying we were up so late that like he
Oh.
probably lagged the fuck out.
Oh yeah, no.
Like I was fighting demons to like keep my eyes open. I was like, I have to make this flight.
Those flights are nice though when you're fighting those, and then you just see.
Oh yeah, I was just gone, bro. I woke up like fucking drooling. I was done. I was gone.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the other stuff that happened at the major. There's a bit of roster discussion. I saw this coming out of Ruffy. He said, "We'll be back, most of us." ... Kind of implying that maybe one or two of the Omit boys might be getting pinched. I know that Ronnie did an article during the weekend to say that Paris they're having a look, let's say, at a couple of the Omit boys. Actually, this was the article we put together. Paris are looking at maybe getting Ethan from the Omit Noir team.
I will
Kind of on
say
a
though,
Luca type shit.
did you see the managing director reply to Ronnie?
I did see
Right,
that.
so this is my thing about it. Ronnie don't really be tweeting no bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
So the thing about when they reply to something like that is it kind of just looks bad if you are looking for a sub and Like it just comes out you've picked one up after Ronnie's article. Just when you reply to shit like that, and we kind of know it's already happening. Like Gentlemates have not looked great for a little bit. They had I don't want to say they had a great major. They should the only reason they beat Heretics is thanks to Sib and his 16 kills of a sniper. Like he was going crazy. It's not out of the ordinary for them to look for a sub. Not even saying they're making a roster change, but like they're just going out looking for a sub. And Ronnie tweeted out saying that they were doing this before the major too. Like they've been looking for one for a while. So
yeah, Ronnie stood on business on it as well, which there's no way Ronnie's just made this up. There's no way he's just
Ronnie,
pulled this
the
out of his ass.
the only thing Ronnie's been really wrong on, and like he wasn't even wrong on, it was just crazy it
Hydra
happened.
shit.
There's the Hydra to OpTic shit, but like, listen, he nearly joined them. He nearly did. Like the Ronnie tweet was not wrong about Hydra back in the day. It was just unfortunate that he went somewhere else.
Yeah, he just it was the 95% chance that he drops that's what cooked him. But yeah.
But listen, I don't know why people feel some type of way when Ronnie drops something like this, because like it just makes you look bad when you do pick someone up. Now, like in the next 2 weeks or so, imagine Gentlemates tweet out they've picked up this guy as a sub, then the managing director just looks like an idiot.
Yeah.
I think that makes the organization look even worse than it is,
And also the way he says it, because he says we've never had a single contact with Ethan, but he doesn't necessarily deny that they were thinking about it. Do you know what I mean? There's a bit of nuance there. It's you wouldn't expect them to have reached out already during the weekend when Ethan's still in the tournament with Omid. But it's not impossible that they've had a convo to be like, okay, after this tournament, we're going to go to this guy. I don't know, but I don't.
That bad?
Go on.
What's your guys' opinion? I'm asking, do you guys think that's bad? Because I mean, that's what players do. The players are going to the tournament, fucking knowing, hey, this is my last hurrah with this team. You trying to play after this shit? They can still win. You can still win the tournament.
I mean, respectfully though, even Gentlemates have probably sat there, the team and Gentlemates being like, bro, if we get bopped out of this event, we're probably gonna make a win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like they're frying.
Yeah.
They're not frying. They're not doing well as a team right now. And that's not saying they can't. What I'm saying? It's 4 talented people on the team, and they won an event this year. It's just not working out. I think even they know, even during the major splits done online and shit, they probably sat there thinking damn, we might need to make a change. All of them sat there collectively.
Yeah.
So like I said, my thing is a tweet from Ronnie about rumors doesn't even make him look bad. He's just heard it and he's doing a tweet. That's his job. I just think replying to it and then in somewhat way, shape, or form, it has to be some kind of true, because Ronnie don't tweet no bullshit. And like I said, in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, if they pick someone up, the managing director just looks bad for replying to it. That's my point about it.
It's always just an easy gotcha in the moment though, because Ronnie tweets something, the guy from Paris says it ain't true, and then obviously everyone's on Ronnie's ass and this is all, you can't believe all this fake news and all this stuff, and it's okay, well, let's see, I suppose. But yeah, so, and then he also tweeted out, interestingly, he did the tweet that said they're also looking at Skill, who of course is currently propping up the Shrub. Another one at the top of the list. Organization is looking to build an academy roster. So look, we'll see where that goes. But look, Paris, they bow out top 6. They were very fortunate to get top 6. Top 6 flatters them, I think, this tournament. They started off by losing to Boston. They did beat them in the rematch, but it wasn't that convincing. They got 3-0'd by the Falcons. They beat again, questionable Heretics team. Lost to FaZe in the end to bow out top 6. But obviously the big series is when they lost. Well, they beat Notorious somehow in after making a remarkable comeback game 5, where Ghosty popped a. And it didn't matter, the little stay glitch, but these guys are pulling out all the stops. This is what they do.
Great cheese.
Yeah.
The best cheese.
The rattiest team going.
I feel like honestly, at this point, bro, they're so falling off. They might as well just do that, bro. Just do that shit all the time, bro.
Yeah, just.
I feel like you can't practice your way out of like slumps every time. Like sometimes the best way, at least like in my personal career, if I actually was like in like a slight slump, I feel like getting the fuck off the game was the best shit. Like just chilling, like just fucking going ghost for a little bit, coming
Go
back.
play
Like,
other games, just lock in with your scrims, but don't play too much. I've been there before myself.
yeah, like just fucking stare glue, bro. If that, because I feel like they were cheesing people. Like when they won, like that was a dirty win.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
Neptune
also
using some
it was also Neptune 1v3s and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Generational
they listen, great team, but that event, you know, Neptune 1v3s out of his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reason they made it, and that's what makes like you know sometimes makes a win or something like that. But
Yeah.
you know that I think they are probably in the realm where they probably might need to make a change. If they want to get back to where they were. Now you guys are gonna say, who do you replace on that team that makes them better? I don't fucking know, but I feel like they're just so in a slump that like it just like it's not helping. You know,
It's just most teams never recover from this. Like
Yeah.
some teams have, like it has happened, like New York in 2023. But most teams, when they win an event and then they drop off to this extent, like they ain't coming back.
yeah.
So, but also it is tough to consider like what you do in terms of a change everything. I think, look, this is why I find it interesting that the managing director is denying that they're talking to players, because it's like, should they not be? You know what I mean? Like,
They should. They should.
surely if you're a Paris fan and you're seeing Ronnie say they're looking at Ethan, they're looking to build an academy team, like, isn't that exactly what you want? Like, your team's struggling, you want somebody on the bench to put a bit of pressure on, or maybe somebody who could prove that he could be starting quality or something. It's like, sure, I don't know. If I'm a Paris fan, I want my org to be doing something, because right now it looks like we're just on a downward spiral and our home major is in 4 weeks.
Well, I'm also sorry as well, but the players have 100% spoke about it. Like the orgs, the org ain't going out their way and be like, "Yo, we need another player." Don't tell any of the players. The players have probably said this themselves. Whoever the main guys on that team has probably said to the ownership, like, "We probably might need someone." You know, I'm looking at the placings right now. Not even Paris, bro. Like, you know, they got 5th or 6th. We're not just looking at one team that needs to make a change. We're looking at a few here. Like, fuck it. Like, Seattle. What the fuck are you guys doing? Ravens. Your ass too.
I have heard some things, but have you guys heard anything?
Nah, I ain't heard anything.
Listen, I don't like sticking my nose in places.
Okay.
We'll just
What
see
have
what
you heard?
happens.
I've heard both of those teams are making changes. Which,
Surgeon Ravens?
yeah.
Oh, fuck me. We're all scared.
Whoa.
No. Yeah, which I feel like it is pointless because they're doomed regardless. And whoever joins those teams,
They're
I
doing
mean,
too.
yeah, you're kind of doomed.
There's the World Cup.
But at least they're trying. You know. I also heard a crazy thing that like 60% of players' contracts are expired before the World Cup. So I don't even think
that's a thing, though.
that's the thing. So it's like I don't even know. Like if you guys join, they're not gonna. They're only signing you for the one event.
Well,
right?
you see the thing is that organizations, I'm pretty sure, don't actually sign with EWC off the straight away. So imagine you sign with EWC, you keep these players, you're all last, and then a lot of them do have like severances where you got to pay 2 months. So not only do you have to pay the 2 months before EWC, after EWC, but you also have to get new players too. So it kind of makes sense that you run up the contract beforehand, you know? And then that just allows you to just kind of just like lowball everyone for the event. Like they don't have to pay an actual salary. Like they can just get rid of their players and pick up some dog shit. Not dog shit, but like they can pick up anyone
cheap.
they want. They can pick up anyone for cheap because they can just put them on a 2-week contract done.
Yeah, that was the Ravens cheese last year, and looks like everyone else has caught on to it. If there's a way to save money and do some bullshit, Ravens will find it first, and then everyone else copies, unfortunately.
Was there an EWC Ravens didn't play it because of that? Or am I tweaking?
They didn't play because they didn't
didn't.
reply to the fucking email.
Yeah.
It
What-
went-
Oh my god. what the fuck? They actually just missed out on free cash.
Yeah, they didn't get back to them in time because it went into the junk and like, but
Wait, they should
Brian
get
say
booted.
no, that shit was insane because like
What was it? Didn't they also was that the time they also got rid of Slasher and stuff like that? And they didn't have you needed like
No, they let Tej go. They let Tej go. Like so,
and you needed
Tej
like
went to
two original
Falcons.
players.
Yep.
You needed two original players. So
yeah, so that's what it was. Yeah.
Like you can't tell me this is not like one of those just like like it's a cartoon org, bro. Like it's just the way it is. Like yeah, go make a change. Yeah, go make a change. Guess what? You should have made that change 2 months ago when you guys spoke to Craze and said, "Yo, you ain't doing too well. Can you please step it up, please?" Like yeah, I respect it, but like, guess what? You guys still ass.
Yeah.
You gotta say, Boston, beat Gentlemates and then lost to Gentlemates for an actual spot again. Don't even get me started on Heretics. I mean, like.
100%. We'll get to them. We'll get to them in a second. Thanks, Rapid Fire, as well for the 10. Ain't nobody scared of Bumboy, he says. It's a new one, actually.
We got Viper coming in with a 2 saying, when is Insight getting dropped? I don't think anytime soon. They just keep turning up on land.
They do. Okay, look, just quickly before we get to the other teams, I thought it was worth just commenting quickly on, it was a Pro-Am event. We had 16 teams in 4 pools. The Friday we had Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta. There were 5 sets of matches going on. We had 20 matches day 1. Because, look, we talked about it on the show. These last few weeks of COD, we're watching online qualifiers that ain't the best. And then we turn up to this event. You got challenges drama all over the shop. You got the pro scene was on fire on the first day. Like, the 3-day event, it was so action-packed. And it's like, surely this is how the events should be. And hopefully the CDL has kind of learned their lesson from that, Don.
Yeah, I mean, I see someone tweet out, obviously it would make online's already very important, and sadly there's no there's not really a way to work around it. But with that being said, the format they said, I really liked it. Just the same format, that the top 2 from the European region, top 2 from the NA region, from the elite, they make it into pools. I feel like that, yes, it is online cheese, whatever, but that would also get, teams like the Huntsmen. Huntsmen are invested. They got their whole team in Texas. I do think if their whole team wasn't in Texas, they wouldn't have made it. They made but that's not saying that's like a roast. That's saying that's great. Shout out to OpTic. Shout out to the Huntsmen for actually investing into their team. If we could actually get that, I think more money would get put into challengers. They'll get a little challenge, for fun. There's challenger orgs that got money. You know what I'm saying? For fun, they would make a little team house. Bush, we would make a little team. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it could just be great for the scene to have all of the Bush. They're building something in Chicago right now. Everyone go to Chicago, play the elite at least. Maybe for the cups, you guys can stay at home. For the elite, we're gonna fly you guys in and put you in an Airbnb. Get you a rental car. Shut up, bro. They got it. We're whipping a Mercedes Benz 6-seater. The whole event. Me and Cammy drove like most of the days. I was driving yesterday. We had a whole Benz GLE, whatever the fuck it's called. Like, put us in a situation to thrive. And I mean, I guarantee the guys, because that's great for content as well. Challengers team houses. We got the Huntsman, us. P7, those guys. I see the P7 owner. He's posting pictures of him on jets and in a Lamborghini. I'm pretty sure he could put he could put some money into a fucking little team. I have all their guys playing the same place. So I think that would be incredible. And it would also, mind you, I've seen a couple people complain about challengers in the chat. Challengers is lit. Imagine if we have team, that's even more fire. You know what I'm saying? So I would love for them to do this, and I don't feel like it's that. And then even on the pro side, when we're seeing some shit match, because I think it was the day 1 that I watched, it was Surge versus Minnesota, respectfully, kind of shit, kind of whatever. But on the side, it was OpTic playing, it was FaZe playing. Put Surge and G2 on fucking Delta. Put them on Delta. That's where they belong. They don't deserve a full time slot anyways. So it's perfect. It's perfect. I feel like this is classic COD, and
And it also
This shit
incentivizes
is
the
what we
teams to
need.
be better. Like, I think that's
Yep.
exactly the point. I know that there was a bit of a debate, wasn't there? It was like, oh, why isn't OpTic on the main stage? Or, well, we've got to make sure that every team gets their opportunity and all this. Like, okay, fundamentally, I don't really care. But also, if you're, as a team, if you complain that, like, oh, we're on Charlie Station again, it's like, well, first of all, your team ain't good enough or interesting enough. Like, that's how it was back in the day. And the teams have been blessed over the last few years because of it being a franchise league. They pay their money into the league, and then it doesn't matter how shit they are, they still get the primetime slot on the Saturday night.
Yep.
But like that shouldn't be how it is. Like, if your team is boring and you have no personalities and you pay the minimum, like, you should not be getting the primetime spot that OpTic or the interesting teams are getting. And it's not even just about the big name teams with the big money, right? It's like, even if you're a team just with some sort of interesting storyline, or like if Doug Martin came back and played for a team, like they'd have good chance of being on the alpha, you know, like just because that's how it is, and that's just part of the game. And I don't think the league should apologize for making they shouldn't apologize for scheduling it such that they maximize viewership. Yeah. Like, that's the game. So I think they got to get on top of that one. But I think the league is just getting used again to having multiple streams because they've not had it for a while. And hopefully we get more of it. Again, the event in Paris, it's going to be back to what it was, but it is at least a 3-day event. So I'm just keen for every event to be like this, and I'm sure in person, Don, as well. Like, the crowd looking bigger there as well. Like, the setup, the way that it was all organized. You've got CS going on as well at the same time. Like, it was it seemed to be a pretty great showcase for what COD,
it was very good.
Used to be like, and hopefully will be like again.
Very good event, man. Shout out to DreamHack. Shout out to everyone involved. That event was amazing. I was shopping. I bought a DSi. It's charging right now. All type of cosplay. It was a whole lot going on. So.
I mean, you guys got to understand as well. We got Adam AP running the show over there. He knows how to put on a good event.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And there's no denying the fact that when it's Adam AP running it, there's a show going on. And I see him do a tweet today that of the Spider-Man meme with the DreamHack logo and the MLG logo pointing at each other. So he knows what he wants to bring back.
Yeah.
And what I will say is that we're in good hands when it comes to this, because obviously I saw some tweets from people about some of the issues they were having at the event. And guess what? Adam AP's on reply standby saying, we'll get this sorted. We're going to sort this. That's been sorted. So that's the type of stuff you get with him. Not even talking just the event, just everything about the events. DreamHacks are always great. I bumped into him at Birmingham. It's always... Adam loves COD. Adam loves COD. Now, hopefully, like you guys say, in the future, we've just witnessed greatness when it comes down to these pool play games. That's why COD needs to be 16 teams, be it a Pro-Am every single time, which I'm not gonna lie, would be fantastic. That's what the logo and the CDL stands for. That's the pillars. They don't have to play with them all the time, but every event, I feel like a Pro-Am could be kind of fun. Very fun, in fact. So hopefully we can get to that. Like you guys said, next year. Oof. I'm hoping there's a nice little revamp, because clearly what's going on ain't really working in that aspect.
I think that these last couple of months, there's been such a dichotomy, right? Like, going from Birmingham mega event to whatever the fuck the last few weeks of online COD was, back to this event, back to some more online COD, probably. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, that's my point as well. We saw
the viewership reflects it as well, right? So.
We saw the stats from Brian's stats. Like, BO7 is probably one of the worst watched online COD stints, but one of the best LAN watch stints.
In terms of live attendees, this is going to be the best year ever in terms of
I was mind blown how big the crowd was at DreamHack 2 for Atlanta. I was mind blown.
Yeah,
oh, it was insane. It was even the challenger side. I was mind blown because challengers people, they don't. I mean, not all. A lot of challengers is like the really diehards.
Yeah,
but that shit was packed out. Like the whole shit was packed.
And I'm not just saying listen, I like watching COD, but I like the LAN events are way better to watch, and we all know this. But the crowd helps that, And I will
Yeah.
stand.
Oh, yeah.
I will stand on it that I feel like COD esports have one of the most loyal fan bases for COD events. Obviously, it helps OpTic are in the finals a lot of the time, and then they get hyped. But like Don said, challenges too. People are showing up there, and I think that's because we have a lot of personalities that people like watching. And I also think a lot of people are kind of loyal to the way that like DreamHack does run things and Adam AP does run things. I think that goes a long way too. I mean, we've seen some CDL events on the Thursday, and this is why I believe CDL events should still be 3-day events, is because Thursdays don't show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's hard for people to take 2 days off, but when it's a Friday, you can take a little extra long weekend, but people don't really take the Thursdays off. I feel like 3-day events with the group play, obviously we know how it should be run, but I feel like online COD needs to be minimalized and put into minors every weekend or every other weekend, just so there's more to watch, more fun to play for. And then, the events have got to be 3 days. I think 4-day events are too long, too stretched out. There's not enough COD to watch. You can clearly tell. I bet this event that just went by was one of the most watched, this year. And that's because there's so much COD to watch. People don't like watching one game every 1.5 hours. If you want to go from a little break to go watching Bravo because they're on map 3, there's a bit of delay on the main stage. You want to go from chat. Oh, let's see how this Boston team's getting on. They're probably getting World Star, but I'm gonna go from Alpha to Bravo to Charlie to Delta. Like that's what it's about. That's what we've always had.
Too? Just because I just thought of it while you were like talking is the Thursday shit, the best teams play on Thursday, and then if they win, they don't play till Saturday.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say that, Don. Is like Friday is the most dead day at any 4-day major. Because like the Thursday is good because you get the top teams in the winners bracket. The Friday is the shit teams against the teams that didn't even bloody qualify for the winners bracket. So like the whole of Friday is so dead. And like as a fan, like what do? Like I'm gonna come Thursday because I want to watch OpTic play, but like I might as well just come Saturday, and then
because they're gonna be in there Saturday.
Because they're probably gonna be there Saturday still.
Because they're probably gonna beat they're probably gonna world star their 8th seeded team.
Yeah, I'll just get a whole day off.
I'll just watch that online.
Yeah,
exactly.
And like this is obviously it's like trial and error, but I'm so happy with the fact that it's not just. I'm so happy with the fact we've got something to compare it to rather than just like, us just saying it. Like we actually have proof that these are.
Yeah, we have proof.
Like, because before it used to be, man, these Thursday events, like they just suck. And like people were like, nah, what? The numbers, like we're cool, like we're blessed. And we're, like even when we was in Kitchener on the Thursday, that thing didn't even look open.
Oh my god, yeah.
But
CHAMPS is a little different because like Sunday's only one match.
No, for sure. CHAMPS is way different, but.
Obviously, Kitchener was cooked wherever the tournament was.
But obviously, it's got to be in a good place too. Like, obviously, Kitchener weren't the best place. But now we actually have proof. Last year, we didn't really have the proof. This year, we have proof that, like, 3-day events and group play and all that shit is, like, where it's at. Like, and I hope... And, Daniel knows that too. He's
in the oblivious.
Yeah, they know this. So hopefully next year
I've heard some optimistic things, but I just don't know. I think like we are going to get more of this. The question is like it's a matter of time, I think. But it depends like okay, are they going to how much are we going to see change next year? I guess we'll find out.
I really do think that like listen, Adam AP is going to be the savior of this shit once again. And I think you got like everyone that's watching it we're watching it real time right now. Like there's no denying it. He saved it. He saved the esport. He's gonna save it again. That's just what he does. He might need knighting.
Rapid fire with another 5. Okis is tired of the disrespect, boys. Scary Major 4 with the 5. Also, thanks for the 10 a little bit earlier as well about insight. We'll talk about
rapid fire. You're going crazy. I got something to say about that.
This I thought was the fucking funniest tweet.
Stop playing bad.
That I saw all weekend. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this tweet. Actually, when I saw,
was this after they beat Rock?
No, this was after they lost to FaZe. Right. So I'd like it was what was it? Maybe the Friday night or so. I think it was the Friday night. Yeah, obviously because they got knocked out of the tournament day 1. It was Friday night, it was pretty late for me. I'd already made the video. The final game of the night was like FaZe versus Cloud9. Well, I know how this game's going to go. I'm going to just go to bed right now. I'll wake up in the morning. I'll refresh my phone. The first tweet I see is Okis. I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm like, holy shit. Cloud9 just knocked out FaZe. Like, I can't, what the fuck? That's insane. Cloud9 are actually Lanimals. I look up the result. They got 3-0'd. What are we talking about? I'm tired of the disrespect. I don't know, man. I wish, I do wish the best for these boys, but I thought this was a hilarious tweet because I'm like, surely you tweet this when you've won, though.
I mean, I'd be tired too.
Yeah, I've heard some dirty rumors that this guy's getting dropped.
Listen, I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of disrespecting you. To be honest, I am. I'm sorry.
I mean, obviously, this guy got top 16 in challengers, and then went pro. I mean, I just think just go back to challengers. The good thing that you have is that we all know what you got going on. So if you actually get good, I think he could get another shot. He's just not good. And everyone knows it's same thing with like Legend, kind of. Obviously, Legend is a champion in Halo, MVP, whatever, but it's the same concept, right? Like, we know, like, hey, you're clearly not ready. It is what it is. So just go back to challengers, be a stallion.
Yeah.
Hit up Zuma, be like, I want to be a stallion. And yeah, do your best.
Listen, he's clearly talented.
Too.
He's clearly talented in gaming aspect of things. I just don't
100%.
I just don't think he's cut out for the league. And in challenges, he wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Just in the league, like, you just ain't cut out for it, which is cool. It's all right to admit that, but don't say you're tired of the disrespect. Because you had me going on breaking point, like you just went on a fucking tear.
Yeah.
You had me loading up stats like you hit fucking 2.
I mean, look, to his credit, he did bang in a positive KD against Rock. He had a 1.12.
That's too.
Doesn't that say a lot though?
I mean, I think it does, yeah.
He went crazy against a challenger team. And then dropped a 0.7 versus FaZe. Like,
0.6 against Falcons. It's not,
all right, you belong in challengers, and that's all right.
Yeah,
like, you just helped us out. And listen, he probably fucking hates me, and that's okay.
Yeah. Look, if he goes down to challenges, he puts in the work, he gets a bit better, he gets back to the pro league. I'll be rooting for him,
Listen, I don't hate no one. Not on a personal level. I don't even hate him I don't hate anyone when they're playing bad. It's just like, if you're playing bad, we're going to talk about it. If he goes into challenges, comes back and gets in the league and starts fucking frying, guess what? You're him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll give you flat. I was giving Miami flowers. Guess what? Land their ass. And I've been saying that for the last, whatever.
28 was his kill record, says Becky Boy. That's actually hilarious. I never really thought about that.
Yeah, I seen 28. I was like, damn, I don't think Okis has ever got 28.
I mean, listen, you go down, you look at all of his KDs. I'm pretty sure he has every series is a negative, but a rock KD, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so.
Oh, that's so typical.
Like, if he is out of the league now, like, and that was it, then we do have to celebrate one of the greatest runs that we've ever seen. He played 10 qualifiers, or 11 qualifiers, went negative in all of them in Major 2, turned up Major 3 qualifiers, negative in all of them, negative in the minor.
He's not gone positive against one CDL team, but goes positive against a challenger team. Like, there you go.
Yeah.
That is one of the most, his highest KD was a 3-2 win versus Gentlemates at a 0.94.
Yeah.
Like, and then you go down to his challenger KDs, 1.19 versus For Fun Esports, 1.82 versus, what team is this? A 1 against Huntsman.
Yeah.
What, he's got some positive against the challenger team, and he hops in the league, and he doesn't go positive once against a pro team. Like, I don't know what disrespect you're tired of, to be honest.
Yeah, some disrespect in my eyes with that gameplay. But yeah, all good. Like, he's been respecting the prize picks cash, that's for sure, for some of the people out there. So yeah,
I feel like a lot of people should be devastated right now.
yeah, no, I agree.
No,
a lot of free
I know
cash,
you.
dog.
I know you are, Don. I know you are.
Look at that, answer that. You know,
There's a lot of devastation right there,
yeah.
man.
Respect to Okis.
wait.
Salute to Okis for the.
He actually does get back-to-back Burger King cards, doesn't he?
I think he might. Yeah, he might be on the back-to-back Burger King. So
That's never happened before. Yo, this guy's on a generation.
that is true. I mean, look, he got 2 whole stages in the Pro League. That's more than some players. So I think he deserves credit for that. But,
Oh yeah.
I mean, look, if you guys are out there trying to hit your prize pick, shout out Prize Picks for supporting the show all season long. Episode 100 now. You know,
Bro, Prize Picks don't even put these guys up for KD.
You're actually right about that, though.
You can't.
Yeah, a little $50
Listen,
lineup with the first.
Listen, we
$5
love
pick.
Prize Picks over here, but you can't even bet on the over or under on their KDs. Prize Picks.
Yeah, they
doesn't
wouldn't
have
even
them.
let you do that, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the numbers would be like 2. They wouldn't be able to code in the numbers that low. I don't think.
I don't think you can actually hit an average for it.
You want to know something funny?
Go on.
I hit up because I know the guy who does the
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, put the KDs on the website. He said, "Good fucking try, buddy." He said, "Good fucking try, buddy."
They know.
Those
They
KDs
know.
are never going. Yeah, they know. They what the fuck? They gotta make their money.
That's got to
not
be
gonna
one of
give
the
people
most
free
like
cash.
just. That's got to be a story for all time, though, hasn't it? Really, like there's only one team in the history of the Pro League that PrizePicks will not put KD lines up for, and it's these boys. Like it just
And
shows.
Prize Picks have been around for years, bro. They just refuse.
They
to
just
put these
refuse
up.
to do it. I've seen that.
I would be putting houses on this. I'd be putting so much money on it if it was KDs. I'm not even Don. I'd be sending you money, being like, "Yo, bet this
Shotzi
for
would be
me."
doubling up. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end. So, you know, Godspeed.
I mean, listen, they're making out like they're dropping the under king, all right? They still got 3 more players that be dropping those bitches. We are still up, ladies and gentlemen. We are still so up. It's not even funny.
Absolutely. This guy has the Okis, the 2026 Okis card on Breaking Point, so he gets to use the special sticker. So that is nightmare inducing.
He might be that. Listen, he might be on generate. He might be the most discarded card too.
Yeah, give me a little 100
Oh, the
for that.
packs.
Give me a little 100 back. Okay, so look, Cloud9, we ain't going to talk more about them. We do have to briefly touch on Surge. I know you said they could be calling it a day with the roster. Look, they lost to a Challengers team.
Yep.
They went down. They got 3-0 bodied by Omit. So like it wasn't even close. They got absolutely embarrassed on the Scar overload. Ethan drops a 2KD. Denzer drops near enough a 2KD. You got to respect Denzer, man. Like this guy.
Right, he's still kicking.
He's still kicking. Man. Wow.
But listen, you know, congrats to them for beating Surge. I didn't have it happening just because I thought Surge, Surge or CDL team. I thought I'd have a bit about them. You lost to a Challenger team. I don't want to see a single player on that team after this event.
Bro, Gwyn Larden, man.
Oh, you're gonna be disappointed.
Ah.
Yeah,
There's gonna be some guys.
Yeah,
Don't got
but
that much money.
Yeah.
It's not even about money at this point. It's about show some respect.
At least Nero was keeping busy though.
Doing what?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, with the chicks.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Yeah, he's got a 4.50 with the chicks.
I don't know, bro.
Look what I put in the chat. I have faith. I had faith in the Omid boys.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they gave Aspect the Okis line. They gave him the 46.5. I said, bro, this is low.
That's really low.
46.5.
Really low.
And the maps, it was Scar. I'm pretty sure it was like Scar Overload.
And Denzer's well, but by far better than 21.5 too.
Yeah, it was on a high. I forgot the maps, but there was like a high score maps. If Shotzi got one more kill out, it would have hit for like 300. It still hit. It still hit for 175, which is nice. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, I'm not
Omen
gonna listen. Every Nero tweet I saw, it wasn't about COD. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he wasn't locked in, bro.
Wait, I actually don't think Nero was locked in at all.
Nah, Nero was. I mean, like he did this tweet. Time to be horny for kills tomorrow. That was the most locked in he was.
Hey, listen, boys, listen. Hey, Nero, we been forgot about that.
he's going crazy with the engagements. I mean, shit, he's him. Nero, he's horny. Tej was with the bush. Shout out Tej.
Shout out to
Bro, that team did not speak to each other one time all weekend.
Yeah, Tej was with the bush. Who else is that player? Nero,
Gwen.
Tej, Gwen.
Lunas and Gwen, bro.
Gwen is trying to be the first rookie of the year to retire, and who's the other guy?
I don't even know.
Lunas,
I don't know.
Lunas.
There you go.
Oh, Lunars. Lunars is like probably fucking talking to a tour. Yeah, man. Fuck, man. Like I just want to make it, man. Like, he's probably the only one with dope. Like, he's probably the only one with dope.
Yo,
trying
they
to
were
just
saying
like.
they were saying Nero bought 5 bottles in the club.
That's what they were
Oh
saying.
my god.
Yeah, he's
That's
all
like
the bread
fucking
is
$3
gone, bro.
grand.
You better be keeping that spot on the Surge.
That boy's paid.
Wait, Don,
Not
what have you
anymore.
heard? What have you heard about the Surge?
It's Gwen, man.
Ah.
Shout out my boy Tej. Tej, I'm pretty sure he's just chilling.
He's still got the
good.
spot, baby. Let's fucking
Yeah, I
go,
think
man.
Tej is- I
Tej
think Tej is
doesn't
gonna be good.
miss, man.
Bro, you can't get rid of the guy,
Tej
bro.
is, he's actually cockroach, bro.
He's-
He's
that's the
actually
idea.
nuclear cockroach.
That's the Iceman right there. That's the
Tej-
real Iceman.
There's a
Tej
pioneer,
cannot be
man.
killed. How
Real
can he
Iceman.
be killed, bro?
Bro,
I
you
can't
can't,
believe
hey,
it,
hey,
man.
you can't take out Tej, man.
You
He
can't
like
take
that.
him out.
He
That
like
boy
that.
is him, bro.
Wow.
That
He's
boy is
actually
him, bro.
invincible, man. What a hero. Okay, well, look, let's see what happens. I don't want to speak too soon.
We'll see what
Speak too
happens.
soon.
We'll see what happens. It could be wrong. I just heard. That's just what I heard. You know.
Let's see what they do next. So, yeah, we got Surge. They're out of there. Who else we could talk about? You know what? Let's talk about the Falcons because they actually, you know what? First day or two, they were looking like they were going to be serious. Actually, I've also got some funny tweets to find. Because the first 2 days, 3-0 Cloud9, 3-0 FaZe, 3-0 Paris. Like, on an absolute run. Not losing maps. And okay, then they play OpTic and Thieves, to be fair, the 2 finalists. So maybe I'm not going to give them too much flack, to be fair. Because they actually did play pretty well this tournament. Maybe top 6 is kind of harsh. It was actually the same thing at Major 1. I think they lost to OpTic and to FaZe. 2 teams that eventually made the... Or OpTic and to Paris, maybe. 2 teams that eventually made the finals. But Clay did a tweet. They beat Gentlemates, and Clay tweeted out, "Job's not finished." Which I thought was a hilarious tweet because, like, they just got top 6, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that. You tweet that when you make the finals, you know? Like, job's not finished, you tweet it when you make the finals.
You know what's a tough tweet? When you say job's not finished after you win the event.
Oh, you see? But Clay, he was too hot on the trigger. Clay was just, you know, it was just a little bit premature.
Yeah.
So he dropped the job's not finished, and unfortunately that was the end.
Yeah.
But look, I think Falcons, they played pretty well. Like they did pretty good. Exnid actually showed me something. Yeah, he actually showed me something on LAT. So I'm kind of starting to become a little bit of a believer. I do think like this meta, things are slowed down a little bit more with the ARs. Like Celium is just farming. So I think he's been playing pretty well. But I mean, to be fair, the FaZe series wasn't really about Cell. It was all about Pred and Exnid. And they were bringing the energy. And Exnid was finally doing it. So I thought this was promising. I know top 6 in the end, they'll be pretty frustrated about that. But like they've locked up their spot at Champs. I think Falcons could be pretty optimistic now that like they've got... Because if you can 3-0 FaZe, I know FaZe didn't have the best weekends, but if you can 3-0 them, like that is a good statement because not many teams can do that. Apart from Miami, who can also do it.
Yeah. And they finally showed up. I think this format benefited them, getting a nice little freebie under their belt. They kick it off. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Exnid for finally playing. Like, he's been good online. I mean, bro, his 1 through 3 was guaranteed for like a whole split.
Yeah.
He was on a priority list. I mean, this guy obviously has talent. And then even the rest of the team, all world champions. I didn't even know because me and Ken, I think it was COD Trivia. Kismet's a 2-time MVP. I would have never known that. He's a champs MVP and a major MVP. Kiz is him. So that's fucking super typical. These guys are very accomplished on this team, and they should get a top. Like, I mean, for them to not get a Sunday all year is crazy.
The accolades this team has is crazy.
It's insane. Yeah, insane. Multiple time MVP. They're all MVPs besides Exnid. So,
And he's playing very well. Listen, the thing about that team is it's just like, I still don't think they're very good at search. I still think they only really pop off on searches when Exnid is sniping and hitting his shots. I watched, was it the Game 5 Den versus OpTic? They went 3-0 down. They got it to 3-3. You guys should then have the momentum, and then you guys just do something so dumb. And it was Cell and Pred that costed one round where they got picked from top mid by Shotzzy. I feel like they just break too easy. I feel like this team breaks a little bit too easy. They're definitely an issue, but I feel like if you're a top team going against them, you're happy that they're not good at S&D and that you can just easily feel like you can take one of them away from them. I feel like once you win one respawn against this Falcon team, it's kind of over for them. Realistically, yeah. I know they 3-0'd a lot of teams over the weekend. I'm still not convinced. I mean, they 3-0 Cloud9. You know, that should happen. 3-0 FaZe. Well done. I respect you for that. And then Gentlemates too. But I also don't think Gentlemates are the greatest team of all time right now. I still think they're pretty bad.
I also do think, like, when OpTic go down 2-1 to Falcons here, like, especially after they won the Den to go Game 5, like, I don't really think anyone thought that Falcons were going to win that Game 5.
No.
So it's like, yeah, it kind of in the same boat as maybe Toronto. It just feels like they're just like a little step behind having the potential to really be great. But I just don't
think they can be great.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That's their thing. I don't like the accolades on this team. They should be, but something's stopping them from this team, and I can't quite pinpoint what it is. They're just not great. They're good, but they're just not great, and I don't think they will be this year.
They just don't quite have the ceiling, you know. Like Toronto have a higher ceiling, and they also have like one option as like, okay, if you made a tweak here, could something be a bit better. But yeah,
well, people are still calling for Jamie to be dropped.
Absolutely.
I mean, we can get onto the Toronto boys now if you really want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
People are still calling for him to be dropped. I mean, this is the second event in a row where they've got a top 3 finish, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can't knock that. They're good at LAN, or they've got some dog in them on LAN. People trying to say Insight should be dropped, or they're like one drop away from having, you know, a finals spot. That's up to them on this point. You guys can call for Insight to be dropped or what, but if they believe that Insight's the reason that they're getting to top 3 and still feel like they can do it with him, then that's fair. I don't know what they want to do, but it's pretty tippable top 3. I can't lie. It really is considering.
I agree. Like they played a great tournament. I just think again the way that they bowed out, like they lost to OpTic in a close series. But the way that they got bodied by Thieves, I just wonder if it will make them think, you know, because, yeah, top three it's a good run, but also they want to be winning tournaments. They want to be going
for sure
grand finals. And the question really is whether Joe, because Kleenex has definitely been better in this new meta. Kip's had a great weekend as well. Like, I think, obviously, we're going to talk about Neum. He had a big step up this weekend. I think, arguably, Kip's had a great weekend as well. And Insight did not play bad, really. Like, I don't think he had a terrible weekend. It's just the very final series. It was almost like that final series that Kenny had, like when he was on Thieves at the start of the season. It's just Toronto played the biggest, because we know that OpTic are very, very beatable in finals, as we found out multiple times this year. So, and Toronto played them very close in the winners finals as well. Like, Toronto would have backed themselves if they made it to the finals. They might would have, like, if OpTic played how they did in that finals against Thieves, I think Toronto probably beat them, to be honest. But they got 3-0'd by Thieves in about 30 minutes, which is like, ugh, it's kind of painful for Toronto because it kind of shows we're just not really, we ain't quite got it like that. Which is, and especially when Insight has a 0.6, it's like, well, the thing is, what do you do, right? People are talking about, oh, go and get nasty. But, like, I don't know. I mean, I would be down for that to happen. I just feel like if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. So, Yeah, I'm not sure whether they'll sit. I kind of feel like it's 50-50. To be honest, I think more likely they will just stick it out. But you can make a compelling case to say that depending on how ambitious they want to be for the rest of the season.
I think at this point they just keep him, but I think it would have been very good to, maybe experiment, maybe bench him. Just because, like, long term, I think Insight is a good piece, especially like we're only it's gonna happen really fast. Probably when 4 or 5 months? Yeah, for like 5 months, October. We're gonna be playing fucking Modern Warfare 4. So in 5,
Yeah.
I believe in Insight. I don't know the game fully yet, but I believe in Insight in those style of games. If it's a style of game that I can predict, I think Insight long term, especially when Joe the Thieves is gonna walk. At this point, I would keep him. I would keep him at least on the team. I just think potentially, you could benefit from adding another AR with some pace. And they've had Cammy before. I think Cammy, maybe give him a little trial, but then keep Insight on the bench, have him go on vacation, get a little bench salary. Abe's on the bench salary.
Suntan.
Give him a little bench salary. Still gets his little weekly allowance. He's getting paid. He's vibing, gets to get his mind right for next year. And yeah, maybe adding some extra pace. Because I know people say, oh, Cammy threw up the bullshit in the league, but Cammy also has had a really high peak in the CDL as well. He's a good player, okay? So I'm just saying maybe just at least try it. You could try it. If it doesn't work out, you still got Insight on the bench. You know what I'm saying? I think obviously that would cost us a little bit more money, but I'm sure Insight's getting paid a lot now, and his bench salary would drop less, and then they could just give Cammy the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Give him the book. Just give him, hey, this is a proven opportunity. We're putting you on a team where all 3 Kleenex, Joe the Thieves, and Kips, they're like top 15 players right now. All three of them. And they're all somewhere in that top 15 players in the world range. Hey, if you can make it work with this team, we'll either keep you next year or at least your stock will be high going into next year. So I think that's something I would do. But I do think at this point, I mean, it's just the game. And Insight has been great. Modern Warfare 2, great at Vanguard, great at Cold War. It's just this style of game, it just sucks for him. And I feel like that's really the only thing that there is to say at this point.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Shout out Oliver as well for the $5 a little bit earlier. Put some respect on Okis' name. He's going to drop a 0.8 next stage. He might not get the chance, unfortunately. Rapid fire as well with the 10. Tram English myself, let's be real. The COD has left Insight. Joe looks like the Messiah, and Kips looks like he really is Merc's duo. And Viper with the 5. Insight is that jar of jelly in your fridge you haven't touched in months. You go in one day thinking it's good. You check the expiry date, September 2023. So, good super chats to the boys. Much appreciated. I don't know if you had any final thoughts on this team, Trey.
I mean, like I said, top three is good, but this might be this might be their end placing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they get any better than this. I don't think the COD's left Insight, but I feel like I can see on a lot of people's faces the losses and the wins, they don't mean as much as they used to. I don't know if you feel the same way, Don. And I'm not strictly talking about Insight. I'm talking about a lot of people in the scene.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about Insight here because people saying the COD's left Insight. I don't think it has. I just think we're getting to that time of the year where it's a little bit frustrating. People want to win. People hate losing. But there's only so much you can really do these days to It's just a long season. It is a really long season. And Insight gets disrespected a lot by fans, by a lot of people. And, I'm not saying he's the greatest player of all time. I'm not saying he's the worst player of all time. But to me, 2 top 3s and people saying he still wants to be dropped, that's tippable from him. It really is tippable. This is their peak, though. I don't see him getting a grand final, though.
Yeah, I was just looking at Insight's Slayer rating. It's, it ain't the best, but also it's kind of his role on the team, so... It's not a million miles away from Celium, but it's not great.
I do feel like
he's below
it's
Okis in Slayer rating,
I think I do think that looking at Slayer ratings and stuff like that, like, yeah, they got 2 top 3s, but they could have someone potentially that could do something a little bit more than Insight, what could push them over the line.
Yeah.
Which is, like I said, it's just how it is. Maybe the game is too fast for him, you know. I heard next game's, you know, MW2-esque slow as fuck, you know.
And he'll be good.
And he'll be back.
I guarantee Insight will be good next year. Guarantee it.
It also doesn't like mean that he can be like 9-9 when all the rest of his team are like have 20 kills. Like that's not good either. Like his teammate should not have more kills than he has interactions in a map. Like I know he's like the slower player, the role he has, but like no one does that in the league. No one's doing that in the league. It's not beneficial.
Yeah.
So that's the Toronto team. To go down, look, we've got to talk Miami, Trey. They had quite the weekend. They started off with a hot little win against Ravens. They then had a hot little loss against Toronto. Then they beat Ravens again.
Shocked.
And then they lost to OpTic. And then they lost to Paris. The OpTic series, I think, was especially bad because they literally put up no fight here. Like on a weekend where OpTic were clearly gettable, they got absolutely slammed. And then eventually they lose to Paris. So, yeah, Heretics bow out. What was it, top 8 in the end?
Same placement as always. Listen, I'm sorry about this team. I know we said we was gonna like stop talking so much shit, but listen, I feel like after an event, it's kind of deserved. You beat Ravens, whoop de fucking do. You got your Exceed beef back. Congratulations, you got it back twice. You got it back twice.
W.
Yeah, W. Real weren't scared of that. He knew you guys were going to do it.
Yeah, right, I wasn't scared.
You go against OpTic, you guys don't even put up a fight. You guys get tucked, mollywopped, world starred. And then you go into the Gentlemate series, and I see you go 2-0 up. I'm like, okay. They got a little bit about them. No. No, you don't. You let Sib go on a masterclass. Hey, Super. You ain't like that with the sniper no more, GOAT. Sib's back. Hey, Sib showed him what a sniper does when he's locked in on LAN. I don't know really what else to say about this Miami team. If I'm them, I'm probably getting Real in. I think this team was chalked as soon as Real announced he's coming back till 2028. He signed until then.
I can't believe he signed a deal like that. But it's so funny.
I think this whole team was a little bit chalked. I think Trakes hasn't been playing as well since Real came back onto the roster. And yeah, I mean Rencor, you know, we said he should be having a go at his teammates last event for dropping crazy numbers with a 2.5-minute hill time done. I think his teammates are looking at him being like 1-9 last map. I bet.
You gotta give me something.
I think the biggest issue with this Miami team is the pacing. The Spanish team should be flying around together, but realistically, it's just Metals and Trakes going crazy, and Super and Rencor just sitting back and hoping them two can at least get 1 or 2. So, yeah, if I'm a betting man, I would assume Miami make a change going into this next week of matches. Next set of matches, should I say? And I'm not saying Real's going to come in and absolutely cook. I don't think he does that either. I think this Miami team's just in a very weird spot right now where I truly believe everyone could be droppable in some aspect. I don't think anyone's like crazy good on this team to where they like, obviously I think Super and Renko keep their spot, but like they ain't been playing amazing either. So I don't know. I saw Methods do a tweet today. I don't know if you saw it, Rab.
Method's sick.
Yeah, I think he done a tweet today, unless I'm faded.
He's our favorite.
I don't think
our favorite coach.
Rencor no longer has a number 1 KD. It's Joey D now.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Someone done a tweet today. It might have got deleted.
It might have done. It probably did.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you. I'm pretty sure it was, but yeah, no, it's nothing else to say on that. I've said that about Atlanta all year, and they continue to prove me right. So I appreciate that. And Yeah, that's all I really got to say about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, respect it. We'll be back for more Miami Trash Talk Major 4. I don't really have much to say on G2. They kind of just did what they do at these LANs. They turn up, they do enough, they come top 6, they call it a day, they see you next tournament. They're kind of anonymous in a way. Not to say that they had a bad major, because they kind of didn't. But like it was, they gave it a good go against Toronto. Estriel actually had a mega performance here. Sky's had that one map. He was like, was he 7 in 27 or something outrageous, which is pretty bad. And maybe that was against the Thieves team, or maybe it was against OpTic.
Damn, that boy Mamba didn't get a kill. I didn't watch the game, so
No, you're good. You're good.
People just look at stats. I did just pull up the stats, but he didn't get a kill. He went neg 30 versus Thieves. He went neg 30 versus Thieves and neg 18 versus fucking Toronto. God damn, Mamba.
And this is what I'm saying, Don. Every time the camera panned to him, he was not having fun. Bro, listen, I promise you, stream, I promise you, if I look at my teammate and he looks like he's been through NARM 5 times over and we've just played map 1, I promise you, I'm checked. All my teammates are like laughing, chilling, fist bumping, and he looks like he's been through the fucking ringer. Motherfucker, we haven't played one map. But we've always said on this G2 team, Mamba and Skies are kind of the issue. They don't mesh well together. They're not working well together. Sky 7 and 27. That's a rough one. That's a real rough one. But yeah, no. I feel like this G2 team is just one of those teams that's just like run its course. I feel like the AR duo just doesn't work. The sub duo, on the other hand, pretty good sub duo. I like it. Estro and Kremp, very good players. I think they can make it work. But this AR duo, it's
Yeah, it ain't it, unfortunately. No bueno. Right, that's right.
Why do teams wait so long now? Like,
what, to make a change?
If this was back in the day, like these guys would have been dropped like months ago.
Everyone's too scared.
Of what? What are we scared of?
No, listen.
Well, we made it to champs. We Rocket haven't made it to champs the last couple of years. Like this year, we're gonna make it. So, congratulations, everyone. Pat on the back. Another top 6.
But like this is my thing. It's like what everyone's so happy with mediocrity these days.
G2 are the ultimate mediocrity org.
Every
event. Love this shit.
Everyone's goal at every team that's not the top 4 teams. Everyone's goal is to just make it to champs. Like it's crazy to me. This G2 team wouldn't have survived after Major 2.
I think it was top 8. I don't even think it was top 6.
If this was back in the day, Don, this G2 team would have been done. Like after Major 2, because they got top 6 at Major 1. If you don't
4 Major 1,
top 4 Major 1, and then top
8 this event. No,
now they got
top 8. Yeah, it was top 8.
They got from 4, 6 to 8.
Yeah.
After the first event, if you don't get better, that's when you gotta switch it up. And then the online matches too.
Yeah, they just can't be happy. Like, I know that they're going to qualify for champs, but like, you can't be happy over there really to see that, because it's so, what's happened to them is so inevitable and like so predictable. Like, they were never gonna, the maximum, you could have put so much money on them being somewhere between 6 and 8. Like, they were all, yeah, it doesn't matter. That's where they're going to be, and it's like, okay, this is what we're here to do. Okay, sure. We'll collect the paycheck. We'll see you at champs, I guess. But it's just they've got potential. I think that's what's frustrating is like you see Estriel and Kreb are quality players. Like they could be on better teams. You know what I mean?
They have potential to be better on better teams, but they don't have potential to do anything together on this team. That's the thing. Yeah. They're potentially great players, but as a team, they are not great whatsoever. Every series is gritty.
Yeah.
And we can have the same argument for the other teams. Why wait so long until you can't qualify for champs to make a change?
I mean, it was just clowns running the show, unfortunately. Dean Hollyoak with another 5. He said 5 earlier, and he said, the ARs are the problem on Miami. Can't put the blame on Metals anymore. He then says, Brack for Skies, Sib for Mamba. I did see a few people talking about this, like, oh, Sib's going to get dropped, and then, like, G2 are going to pick him up. It's like, you're probably smoking crack if you think that, like, that's going to happen immediately. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. If the option's there, you do it. You pick up Sib. but like I don't expect Sib's going to be magically available. But I guess we'll find out.
Gentlemates have got so much money, they're not dropping Sib. They're not making him a free agent. You are faded. Sib is going to be, if they really want to drop Sib's going to be under contract because everyone knows how good he actually is and someone's going to have to buy him. They don't mind spending more. They don't mind keeping Sib on the sub bench and paying him. Like, it's just the way it is.
Yeah, so G2, they're out of there. I don't really want to talk about Boston. Just kind of pains me. So we'll just leave that.
Yeah, and they're not making a change. So they're just
classic. They actually, okay, well, you know what? I don't care anymore. Let's talk about the championship Sundayists, because we've got to talk FaZe. Like, what happened exactly with FaZe? There's been a fair bit of talk about the meta, how it's affected this team. They come into the weekend, they beat Rock, but like that Rock series, that deserves some attention, right? Because I don't know if you watched this one, Don, but it was 1-1. They went into an overload, and all the overload rules were wrong. The referees fucked it up across the board. And but for some reason, they played this game out right to the bitter end. Rock were winning though. They were up like 6-3. They were having a great map. But the thing is, they were up 6-3, but everyone knew it was going to 8 because they fucked the rules up. So it goes 7-5, 7-6, and then FaZe tied up at 7-7, and then the referees end the game, which has got to be like, oh, well, it was tied, so it's a fair replay or something. And to be fair, if it was played out and let's say Rock won 8-7 or something, FaZe would be justified to say that map doesn't count. We played on the wrong rules. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's what they would have done. And whoever lost it would have been justified to say, well, that shit don't count. Like, we're going to critique. And the referee can't really say, oh, well, you played it out, so it does. Because, like, come on, if the rules are literally wrong, the map can't count, to be honest. So I don't think the referees actually did anything that outrageous. But
no, they should have just ended it regardless.
They should have just ended it earlier and just been like, look, lads, the rules are wrong. Like, we're just going to play again. Like,
we fucked up. Rules are wrong. Like, we apologize. Instead, they let it carry on till it was a draw and then go, hey, yo, end it now.
We're going to run it back again. Yeah, that was the mistake. Ending it was fine.
Well, the mistake was him getting the rules wrong in the first.
That's true.
How does that even happen? Like, I'm sorry.
Across the board as well.
I'm so sorry. Like, we're trying to keep this esport afloat over here.
Yeah, we are not serious.
And like,
but OpTic ended it like almost right away.
Yeah,
like, I just don't understand how they kept playing, and like, I don't know. I do get the argument. Like, people think Rock got cheesed more. I do get the argument that they did get cheesed more, just because if it was normal rules, they were playing good, and then it would have been easier for them to maintain the lead that they had because the clock would have been on their side.
Yeah,
and you know the rule, Don. You never win the replay.
Yeah, you never win the replay.
Nah, they broke though. Like, they broke so bad. Like,
they broke for the rest of the. I mean,
they broke for the rest of the fucking tournament.
To me personally, that and the meta, but like even with the meta, I mean, Cammy was talking about it earlier.
The map pool.
That they were struggling with the new maps and meta, but they won the elite. They did go do losers and make a crazy one, but they did win the elite. I swear, this FaZe shit, they just broke. Like, they literally never regained from it, and there's no way. I don't give a fuck about the meta, whatever. Like, they get 3-0'd by C9, and Okis is setting career highs on them. Like, if they were full HP, like, they would have beat C9 in my opinion, in my eyes. So
yeah, agreed.
Yeah, they just broke, bro. I mean, like, to me, on a team breaking, like, one, that's on the players, and two, like, the coach, like, when we down 0-2, I cursed them out. You know, Cammy could say he shook the bush. I cursed. You still got to someone do something. Yo, you guys are playing like shit. Like, if you don't, I literally said, if you guys don't win, if we don't win this shit, it's over with. We lost. Like, what the fuck are you? You were losing to people worse than me. Like, do something to light a fire in your team. Like, you got to move forward, bro. Like, you can't like shit in competition. Bad shit. You can never win a tournament with nothing bad happening. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna have some close call. Some fuck, we're in a 3v2. now I'm in a 1v2. Like, you might need to win. Like, you're gonna have to do some shit that you just shouldn't have to do to win. And I feel like they just broke.
Well, listen, I do got some stats for you.
Hit me.
Against all the good teams, against every team they played besides Rock and Cloud9, Abuza didn't go positive once.
Well, you know what they say about that, Trey. Not enough gun power. That's what they say about that.
Yeah. Listen, I fear Benjay may have broken him.
Benji broke him, man.
Benji may have broken him. Now, I'm not just looking at KDs, but obviously, you know, I think that plays a big factor into how, because you have to play good against the top teams. That's just how it is.
Oh, hell yeah. Especially if you are a top team.
You have to play very well against the top teams. You have to get a kill, and unfortunately, Abuza wasn't getting many kills. Like, that's just how it is. Bad weekend from the FaZe boys. I feel like they know that as well. Simps.
He was trying.
Bro, Simp was doing his thing, man.
People were still criticizing because, like, he made a couple of mistakes, but, like, I feel like Sim just kind of knew he had to do it all, bro. He had to do it all. And he was still the star of the show. 04 played well. But yeah, Draza and Abuza, it's kind of interesting because Abuza, like, this season is...
I know, 04 kind of played bad too.
Yeah, that's true. 04, he had a good, like, finals series, I think. But,
well, no, I don't want to say 04 played bad. He had a bad few series. He had a .78 and, you know, but...
needed that Major 2 PC, man.
Yeah, I mean, they all played bad versus Falcons. I mean, they just, you know, just got world star. But, like I said, Benjay just might have broke him.
Yeah. I just think the fact that they lost to 3 different teams, because, like, there's, at least with Falcons, I know they lost to 2 different teams, but it was against OpTic and Thieves, whereas FaZe, and to be fair, FaZe did beat Thieves earlier on in the bracket.
Yeah.
But,
no, listen.
You know, they lost to Falcons, Toronto, and Thieves in the tournament. It's like, it's kind of a bit...
Listen, my boy Simp was doing everything he possibly could. He had 1 bad series versus Falcons. The rest, he was trying his ass off. I can't quite pinpoint it with this FaZe team, though. Like, they still got... What did they get? Top 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still got top 4, which, you know, obviously they're still doing their thing in that aspect. But I just feel like the consistency of players on this team, it's just not, like... It's just not there. Like 1 minute 04 is a 1.2 or 1.1, and then because he's a 0.7. And like, we didn't really have that much with the old FaZe team. Like, if they lost, they still had good KDs. And I'm not saying everything's KD, don't get me twisted. But when they get ran, they just get fucking ran.
I think that's what, like, kind of showed this tournament is, like, these guys ain't thieves. You know? Like, you look at the roster, and it's like, the floor... It's still quite high, but this Thieves team with the current setup and the current meta, like, they just won't get ran like FaZe can get ran. Yeah. And yeah, I know people did talk about the meta because, I mean, really, I think there were 2 AR players that kind of put themselves above from the pack this event, and obviously those were the 2 grand finalist ARs in Scrap and Dashi. But they were finding ways, I mean, Scrap always does it, but even Dashi, I think, did a great job of, like, finding ways, even on maps like Colossus, to kind of take ranged gunfights with the AR. And, like, I saw a lot of gunfights that Dashi would take on many maps, even, like, Raid, where, like, he would position himself well to pick up a gunfight that was kind of mid-long range and still be impactful. And obviously, Scrap, he just wins every gunfight. So, but I think the ARs on FaZe have something to think about for sure, because... it kind of felt like a little bit of regression to the mean for FaZe this event. It's like, oh, here we go again, Simp's doing it all. So, yeah, definitely something to think about, but it could have been worse. They could be Paris.
It could have been worse. I think they still, first, third, and fourth. It's not that bad. It's not bad at all. I think that's just, like, these players, man. I mean... I think they can easily win the next event. I think they can win any event they show up to for the rest of the year. They're just gonna have to fire like how they fired at Major 2. I mean, OpTic was I feel like OpTic for Major 2 was even more of a favorite, honestly. and they went into finals and just blinked, like just went nuclear. So it's gonna take something like that for them to win again. So to me, that's just it's a level of RNG. Like it's kind of hard to replicate that. Think about how much they had to do to get that first win. They legit won every gunfight. So the weekends where that just doesn't happen, they look like this, and I still think top 4 is decent. So they should be fine. Go home, try to get better. Try to get a little bit better at search. Search can bail you out. You know, when the kills don't fall, you're not dropping 1.4s on OpTic. People think 04 was hacking. They thought he was hacking that series. But shit like that's not going down. The S&D is gonna bail you out. So at least win some S&Ds. You know, try to get some Neslos under your belt. But yeah, they'll be okay.
Thanks, Faded. Welcome to the Generational. Look, let's talk about the grand finalists. We've got 2 teams to talk here. We'll discuss these, but we'll do OpTic first because they make it to another grand finals. Their record this season is so wild. People are comparing them to FaZe Vanguard, but if you look back at that FaZe Vanguard season, a lot of those tournaments they lost, they dropped down to losers at some point. They lost to somebody already. They made it back to the finals and they lost again anyway. This OpTic team, worse. They have not lost. Apart from the best of 7.
FaZe Vanguard.
Like, OpTic have 7 series losses this season. 4 of them are online. The other 3 are the grand finals. They've not lost a best of 5. Like, they won the pool, no problem. They've won every single series. Now, this major, they did have to work harder in the bracket. Like, they didn't get freebies. They didn't play like the best in the bracket, but like their search and destroy was kind of bailing them out a little bit. And that's how it is sometimes. Like you play solid stuff, but you win the game 5s. You win the game 5 against Falcons. You win the game 5 against Toronto, and you make it back to the grand finals. But just the confusing thing about this team, I mean, look at this record. Like this was before the Falcon series or whatever. But like on LAT, or maybe before the Toronto series, but before the grand finals, they were 27-2 map count. They were earlier on in the tournament on an 11 search and destroy win streak. Like they were winning all the searches. They looked like, okay, well, I mean, on paper you think, oh, they're going to be in the grand finals again. Their search has been on fire. They can't possibly lose. It's a best of 7 with 3 search and destroys. Surely they can't lose it. But OpTic's search and destroy record in finals this year so far, they've played 8 searches in the finals, and they've lost 6 of them. Like then their record is like 2-6, I think, in the searches. Yeah. Whereas their records in the rest of the tournament in search is like the precise opposite of that. So yeah, it's just very interesting. And I think this was kind of the first time I watched OpTic in a finals and was like, what the fuck are they doing? Like Thieves, I think look, Thieves deserve a lot of credit. They're the best team. Like they deserve the win. But like OpTic were throwing. And I don't know if it was getting in their head a little bit, like if they were thinking, shit, like we can't lose another finals. And then they were just, the overload was pretty bad. The search was pretty bad. They had a great couple of hardpoint wins, including game 1. And they won that great den where Shotzi popped off. And then they won the search where Dashi had the insane clutch. But yeah, lots of interesting talking points really with OpTic, because I think this kind of felt like the event that they were finally going to win, at least going into the Sunday, because it's like, okay, they've had the Grueler series, like they've kind of, you know, they've been tested, and they're going to come into the Sunday looking really strong. But yeah, it's not what happened. It was a banger grand finals. Like it was a great watch. You know, best of 7, 2 best teams in the game going at it. Like it was good fun. And who got stung by a bee?
Hey, that's great.
It was. The day before, that was pretty crazy.
No, I think people were looking at Merc this weekend a lot. They said it didn't have a very good event.
The first time that people were like, you know how it is, right? Like there's always, look, Karma
Listen,
had it for years.
He can only be so good for so long, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
Like this guy, he's not a robot. Like he is, but he isn't. You know what I'm saying? He's a human being in some aspects, because he actually is fucking disgusting. Listen, the curse lives on. No one's gone unbeaten yet.
Oh my god, yeah.
And they're OpTic are trying. I mean, listen, respectfully, they're the most consistent team this season. I want to call them the best team this season, but like they obviously just keep choking in the finals. I think they're the most consistent. They might just be the second best team in the game right now permanently until they get that one win. But I was afraid this was going to happen to them this season after the first 2 events. I was thinking, shit, like we might see them just win champs. You know, they could have had a crazy day this year. They could be 3-0 right now, like for the on majors.
Yeah.
I like you said, Rabbit, that might be playing in their head now too a little bit. You know, that they keep getting second places. No doubt in my mind they'll be back next major and be back in the finals, and then hopefully, hopefully we don't see someone else win it, because that might. I feel like this team's like, I want to say like uncrushable in terms of like mentality wise. Like, I think we're just looking at like another Seattle like esque year this year from them. Couple finals, can't quite scrape it in the finals. They're keeping it very close, but a lot of chokes from them too. I feel like there was a lot of trolling going on. This team's great. It's amazing. They just need that one more. They just need to get that win. Like I said, Merc didn't have the greatest event this weekend.
Dashy was just doing it all as well. Like he had. It was actually so bad that OpTic lost in a way, because Dashy could not have done any more. Like 6-piece to win game 1, insane 1v2 to win game 5. Collat first round of the game 7. It's like he just had such a good tournament, and they managed to just squander that somehow.
I will say, in overloads and S&Ds especially, like Shotzi's a great playmaker, but I wouldn't mind seeing him being with the team a little bit more in some situations. I feel like he gets caught a lot, you know, trying to pinch, trying to make a play, which is great, but I feel like when things ain't going your way like that, and I've seen a lot of people say it, no disrespect to Shotzi whatsoever, one of the greats. He's great when it works. I just feel like when it's not working as much as you think it is, I feel like he should start maybe trying to change it up a tiny bit. I feel like you watch a lot of overloads, and when the team's cap, he's kind of like not next to the boys. You know, he's kind of on the opposite side of the map, trying to like coming over. Listen, there's nothing wrong with the OpTic team. It's just the finals. They just keep losing finals. I feel like once they just get that one, they're good. I just feel like this year is just a weird year for him. I'm just saying, like, in my opinion, I'd like to see a tiny bit of switch up of play styles.
Thieves definitely outplay them in the overloads. Like, their team play was
for
just
sure.
substantially
I mean,
better.
that clutch dash he hit with the sniper too, probably one of the greatest clutches we've seen in terms of like one of the greatest snipes in a situation. Grand finals to close out the map. 1v2 is disgusting.
Moment, this. Yeah.
I mean, even in the S&Ds though, you know, OpTic just got outplayed by Thieves realistically, bar the Scar. But I think Thieves is just a very good team. They're very well put together. The meta changes helped them phenomenally. I feel like if this was still Dravik Thieves, they wouldn't be in the finals. They wouldn't be winning. The meta changes changed his team around so impressive. And guys, you guys have got to understand, I'm not coming at anyone for their plays or anything. I'm just saying, I would like to see sometimes maybe Ant come a little bit closer to his boys instead of making so many pinch plays and stuff like that. It works, it does, but against these great teams, sometimes it just ain't gonna go your way.
Especially if Thieves know what you're going to do. Like, I just think Thieves are better prepared in the finals.
Exactly.
So, like...
It happened to Zuma back in the day. There's a reason the Zuma flank exists, but guess what? Sometimes you just have to say to Tommy when he was doing it, hey, Tom, come over here a little bit. I know Don's done it before. You know?
Oh, yeah. We had to cut him off.
Yeah. Like, it's fine to admit that type of stuff. And like I said, when it works, he's one of the greats. I'm just saying sometimes maybe switching it up against a team as well prepared as LA Thieves isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I have to go back and watch it. I just don't want to talk out of my ass completely, but just on the mental side of things, like, I mean, I've been there with Kyler. I was in the trenches with Kyler, just fucking every finals we come to, we were coming from losers bracket. We got to play against fucking Creme Formal, Damon and Scump. It's definitely a mental thing. Like, it can creep in. It's not like a mental, like, I don't think we were like scared of the moment or like nervous, but it's a mental thing. Like, man, this shit's gonna be kind of hard. Whereas, like, I don't know, so at least the finals I've seen gone my way, we were more like easy going. I don't know. I would have to go watch to see like how they were, their body language and everything, but just be easy going, bro. It's another day in the office because, like, I do think OpTic is the best team this year. They got second. They've literally, man, by all the numbers, they're the best. They're just breaking the fuck down. I mean, I've seen all type of clips saying they're throwing, they're scam. I mean, whenever you start throwing and scamming, you're breaking the fuck down. And I know these guys are champions can break. You can break, bro. You can break. Everyone plays under pressure. Everyone deals with pressure differently. So motherfuckers just gotta not break. And especially listen, like I said, like we said, the past 2 majors where they broke down. At least they're not breaking down at champs. Okay, at least they're not breaking down at champs.
I don't think
not
OpTic
breaking
fans
down.
can be like. I think like it's obviously not ideal. Thanks Dean for the 5 as well, and thanks Beast Player for the 2. Overload, OpTic Overload been trash all stage 3. Like, I know that there's still OpTic fans out there that are still optimistic for me. I mean, look, there's 3 tournaments down. There's 3 tournaments to go. And these 3 final tournaments, these are the biggest tournaments. You're going to have Paris, the biggest crowd in the history of COD. Then you've got Champs. Then you've got the World Cup. So, like, this is where it matters. And I think, to me, the biggest takeaway is the Mercules story. Because this is, like, the first event where Merc has played, I mean, how many events now? Like 7 events. He's made 7 championship Sundays. He's made 5 consecutive grand finals, right? Like the stats are insane, undeniable. But this is probably the first event where people have been like, damn, Merc just, didn't have a great series here. Didn't have a great series there. 0.8 in this one, 0.8 in that one. Like his last 3 series, people are going to say, well, he's not been great on Sundays apart from the World Cup and all this. And look, maybe there's something behind that. Maybe there isn't. I think there is a debate about the meta, because to be fair, Merc, this whole stage, if you go to Merc's stats and I filter by if I go to the team and I filter by overview and I just go Major 3 tournament and Major 3 qualifiers, Merc has a 0.98 for the stage. So, I mean, his search and destroy this stage, 1.3. His overload this stage, 0.9. His hard point, 0.97. So, his search is still undeniable, and it's not like Mercules has suddenly forgotten how to play COD, right? But I do think there's something about his respawn play. The stage wasn't as good. Maybe part of that was just Dashy just finding his groove with this new meta. Like, the NPC has changed things in terms of the way the ARs have to play, but also people just not like, you can't be getting on Merc's ass too much. I think this is the thing, because we've kind of been here before when Karma would have, I'll add the minor as well, actually. Lion, that's a good shout. I'll add the minor. Okay, that puts Merc up to a 1.01, but pretty similar across the board. Okay, he goes positive and high point when you consider that.
This is what I want to say about Merc, is he came into it with, he's put himself in this conversation of the standards people hold for him because of how good he is. It's no surprise that, like, after one bad stint, people are like, damn, is my goat washed?
Yeah,
because
like,
that's
he
just
had
how
3
COD,
bad series in a row, and it's like,
because that's how
he's
COD
washed.
is. That's how COD is, realistically. I saw a lot of tweets about it. Obviously, no one said he's washed, but people were talking about, like, damn, Merc didn't have a good series. But that's the standard he's gave himself that people hold him. So to get a grand finals and to lose 4-3 last map, like to lose last map and have the event that he did, like that says something more about him and his team rather than just like, oh damn, if Merc played better, we might have won this. No, like the team just played phenomenal whilst Merc didn't have a great event. So I would still be
away from winning the tourney, like. So.
Yeah, I'd still be extremely happy with how you guys played and what placing you got and how clutch you guys were in some instances, whilst not playing the greatest, while not having Merc the fucking GOAT playing as great as he always has been. Yeah, I can't. No one could ever get me to say anything bad about Mercules in that aspect. He had a bad event. That's it. They still got to the finals. They still lost by last map against a pretty well together team. Like, it's fine.
I remember our like shows at the end of BO6, and we were like, bro, he's got to play. How has this guy not played bad yet?
Yeah.
And we were literally saying that. And it's like, bro, like, you're gonna play, bro.
It took us
We've
until
seen
May
Shotzi.
for Merc to have like a bad
Yeah,
day.
yeah. We've seen Shotzi throw up the horse. We've seen Simp throw up the horse. We've seen Scump throw
Sim
up
was
the
a
horse.
Burger
We've seen
King,
Crim,
though.
Crim and Karma. We've seen them throw up the horse.
Yeah,
Clay,
that's what I'm saying about the
we've seen
Karma
Clay throw up
comparison as
seasons
well.
of
It's
horse.
like, yeah,
Well,
No, it's like,
look at it like this
bro,
too as
let
well.
this motherfucker have an off day. Fuck it.
Bro, you're also playing against Abizi and Hydra in their preferred roles of fucking godlike sub running around together, fucking putting shit down. Like I'm not surprised he's in hell.
Yeah.
You know, and we got
Everyone's
listen.
got to throw up the bullshit.
We talk about OpTic. I feel like Merc just had an off weekend. People talk about his finals. Listen, that guy. What more can you really say about him? He's got a ring, got EWC. He's been in every final since. Like,
yeah, it took him just over a year to have a bad day. So you know,
you got to
it's,
respect it. We found out
it's
he's human
okay.
after all. He bleeds the same as us. I was getting worried for a second that he was an industry plant made AI.
It's funny because people were like, this event was terrible for Merc, which like it kind of obviously it was to a degree, but and I know that you can filter out the matches they played against the worst teams, but like if you just look at the team stats just from the major, he's still at a 1.3 in Surge this event. Like, so, you know.
I just don't think OpTic are really threatening S&D team in that aspect to me. I don't look at OpTic and think, damn, I'm scared of them in S&D. I feel like they're pretty easily, I feel like you can easily work around them. Falcons were kind of doing that to them.
Bro.
Falcons were kind of doing to them on the Den S&D on the last map. They went 3-0 down, but then they came back to 3-3. They kind of worked out what was going on, and then they just crumbled. So, like I said, I think if I'm OpTic, I'm still happy with how I played with the performances. You know, shout out Hugh again. He's insane. He's still doing his thing. I'm excited. Like, yeah, they are the Silver Surfers this year, but I'm still excited to watch them play because they don't break other than the finals right now. They just need that one finals win and they're good. So, you know, until that
Hassie's begging
happens-
me to respond. He asked about like OpTic not playing the new maps, and whether because they play a lot of Plaza, but they don't play too much of the other maps against the other top teams. He also said they didn't play anyone good in the bracket, but I disagree with that assessment because they beat Falcons in the bracket who had just 3-0'd FaZe and Paris. So
I mean, I also don't like that comparison because it's like, what do you want them to do? You want them to switch the bracket?
yeah, like they beat Miami, Falcons, and Toronto to make it to finals. So
That's a pretty good run.
That's a respectable run.
Who else would you put in there that makes it a good bracket run? What, Thieves?
FaZe.
Yeah, but Falcons 3-0'd FaZe.
Falcons beat 'em, yeah.
So
yeah,
it
you
is
know.
what it is.
So like, respectfully, it's like it's a pretty bad.
And
Like,
Toronto beat FaZe as well. So
yeah, like, well, the only team you could put in there is Thieves, and they played them in the finals and lost. So like, to me, that's like they done what needed to be done.
let's talk about Thieves, champions of the tournament. What a performance!
Boy, Ernie.
That boy Ernie, he loves a major 3. He loves a minor 1, and he loves a major. I don't know what it is about major 3, but he's won plenty of major 3s at this point. I think it was coming. To be honest, going into the Sunday, as soon as they won that first series, I was like, these guys, they look like a level above. I would actually have been very surprised if OpTic won the finals. I just felt like there was a few factors. Thieves just felt like the stronger team to me overall. Their team play. I think a big part of it was Neum, right? Like, he had sensational weekends. As I say, like, Donnie, you might not have watched it back yet, but like, Neum was wow. He had such a good weekend. And Scrap, he won the MVP overall, which I think was, you can never deny Scrap. Like, if Scrap's the MVP, it's like, okay.
He's the MVP.
Nice one, Ernie. Like, I think he did deserve it, to be honest. Like, I really do think he did. But for the finals and probably from the Sunday, Neum was their best player on the Sunday. I think Hydra went super under the radar this event, but I do think he deserves some credit for, like, he's not going, with Abizi on his team, he's not going to be that, like, just insane scump, like, high kills, high engagements, no hill time type player. Like, Scrap and Hydra have both adjusted their play. Like, if we look at the stats here, look, remember how they played last year when this team was winning, and you had Ernie and Paco doing absolutely nothing in terms of the objective work. You look at this tournament, I'm pretty sure Like there's a little bit of like you can see Scrap here in Hardpoint had 100 seconds in the hill. Like these are ghosty
that's
numbers.
godlike.
He had 98
that's
seconds in the
godlike.
hill, and Hydra had 70. So like
Hydra had 70.
yeah, Hydra had 68 per 10
we gotta
minutes in
tip
Hardpoint.
that.
So
we gotta tip
Scrap
that,
and Hydra were the two biggest objective players on the team.
We have to tip that.
this
That's
tournament.
good work.
And in Overload, Scrap also had the most goals per 10 minutes. And he still had like the highest KD. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like people said, oh, well, Scrap and Hydra, they needed Ghosty and Envoy to do all the objective work. Well, actually, it turns out Scrap and Hydra could do it themselves. But it did rely on Abizi and Neum playing very well. And Neum really turned up on the Sunday, played fast.
I mean, the thing is, it's easier for Neum and Abizi to play well.
That is true.
When Paco doesn't have 20 seconds and Ernie doesn't have fucking 40 seconds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's gonna make their team better overall. So I gotta watch it back. I'm excited to watch it because that's what we were saying. Even when they picked up Kenny, obviously not to even talk about like the old roster, but like
they
that
had
was
Kenny
the
in
thing
the
we were
blend,
talking about.
yeah,
we were like, yo, who is gonna get in the hill? And someone had to adjust, and they adjusted. That's actually so typical.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see him at the top again. I had him. I think I predicted him winning the event. I think I was saying that on our show a little bit. I said I was a little bit worried after they were testing out maps and stuff like that, seeing if it would get him down.
Yeah, because they had that bad weekends, but I think we collectively agreed that like there was.
Well,
nothing
Don
to
said
be
they were
too worried
testing
about.
maps, and you know, I was just like, all right.
That's what I said, and then Sam was like, "Nah, bro, they lost." Like, okay, for sure.
Like I said, I think it's great to see these boys back on top. It's always great when you see Ernie with a smile on his face. To me, Ernie, a great guy. He's one of the greats in the league, one of the best ARs in the league. And he comes with a lot of stuff too. Like he comes with a lot of content, a lot of love, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So it's great seeing him win. And I'm just happy for Neum too. You know, at the start when he joined, we were kind of scared that even though he was one of their better players, like if they carry on with the stint they're in, who do they drop? Are they going to really drop a BZ, Hydra, or a goddamn motherfucking Scrap? No. So I think like I think what's cool is that they bring Neum on. He was doing his thing regardless, and the others adapted to kind of how Neum was kind of playing. They didn't force Neum to do anything that he didn't want to do. They knew what Neum was bringing to the table, and I feel like they kind of sat there and said, maybe we're the issue. They weren't getting kills. The meta change definitely helped them. Let's be honest, it really did. But
oh hell yeah.
But I don't feel like the meta change was just like to help them. I think that was to help the Call of Duty scene in general. It just came hand in hand with this team. Played a great finals. Wasn't it Ernie who got like a 1v2?
Yeah, final round Ernie 1v2.
Yeah,
close out
1v2
the tourney.
to finish off the whole tournament. It don't get better than that. That's poetic. What a way
And
to
it was
finish
against
it
Merc
off.
as well. The 1v1 was against Merc.
What a way to finish it off. Listen, you're just happy for the team. You're happy for the boys. Shout out Neum. Great showing all weekend. And one thing I will say about Neum is even his bad series, his 0.8s, his 0.9s, like he's still doing the right thing. Which enables his teammates. Like he's got great teammates. So like you can throw up the bullshit, and as long as you continue setting them up, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be set up for greatness on this team. Great time to win an event, prime time. You know, you got Major 4 and CHAMPS straight after that. So
it's when you want to hit form right now.
This is perfect time to hit form. And if you're OpTic, it's a perfect time to win your first event too. People are saying OpTic are saving it for CHAMPS. I don't think they're trying to save it for CHAMPS. Hey, they trying to
tactical, right? It's all tactical.
It's like I said, it's just nice. It's just nice to see another event winner this year. I'm not gonna lie, it is, and I hope OpTic finish off the quadfecta or whatever it is. I hope they do win Major 4 just to make it what it is. But yeah, I think right now we've just cemented our top 4 teams realistically, in that aspect. So, we're gonna see some roster changes, I assume, this week or in the next week and a half. I feel like some teams are gonna make some changes. Be on the lookout for a Paris change. I think that's the biggest change we'll see. I don't think Toronto are gonna make a change though.
Nah.
I think Rab, they're kind of happy with 2 top 3s, and they're gonna try and work on it.
That is a very Toronto way to do things. So we'll see what they decide to do. Thanks, Chris Salami, as well. I saw you throw in some bits or whatever they called them on YouTube in here earlier as well. He says, CDL standings say FaZe is number 1. How is this possible? The CDL standings are wrong, as will come to no surprise of anyone.
Breaking Point.
If you want the correct
He's
CDL
right.
standings, you go to breakingpoint.gg, where EasyMac keeps them updated, and you'll see that OpTic are number 1 in the standings, which is no surprise. So yeah, current CDL standings. I just think quickly it's worth noting that the CHAMPS race is now officially over. There is now no hope for Ravens, Surge, Boston, or Cloud9. Falcons are 8th seed, but with 200 points. Miami have 200 points. G2 have 200 points. So they all pulled ahead of the battle, unless something insane happens.
It's not going to happen.
It's obviously not
Ravens
going
will
to
have
happen.
to win the tournament. They would have to win the tournament.
Ravens
they
would
literally
have to
win.
Ravens would have to go flawless for the
And
next
win the
online
minor or
matches,
something.
and then win the minor, and then win the major to even have a fucking sniff.
Yeah, they're not.
So we know our 8 teams for champs. That's there's one less storyline for Major 4, but it doesn't mean that there won't be plenty other
And that's
storylines.
what kind of sucks about them.
It does kind of suck, but you know, it is what it is. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining us today. Episode number 100. We made it. Thanks for the support. Drop a like. Thanks for all the love on the Spotify. If you guys want to drop us a little review, doesn't have to be 5 stars, but you know, we know.
Wait, Rab, I got us. I got us.
You know, nice people out there.
I got us.
You got this one, Trey? Okay.
Yeah, no. You carry on. You carry on. But I've got us at the end. don't
Okay,
worry.
I hear you. The only other thing I was going to say is thanks to Don for joining us, sorting out the Bush Boys. Congrats to Don for the victory in Atlanta. Thanks to the Bush Boys for showing up earlier in the stream as well. And we'll keep delivering the quality entertainment over the next few weeks as we count down to the next big tournament.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. W show, W episode 100. We had a lot of viewers today. Hopefully we keep bringing more guests. If OpTic would have won, we would have got Dashy, chat. Would have got Dashy.
There's always
They
next
lost.
event. There's always next
There's
event.
always next event. If they win next event, we'll get Dashy. I might have to hit up Ernie. I think Ernie might make a cameo if I beg him hard enough. But yeah,
a little
we'll see.
15-minute cameo.
Yeah, a little 15 minutes of his time, man. I think we can get Ernie. Yeah, get on and talk some shit. But yeah, man, W show. You can go ahead and close it out, Trey.
Listen, we appreciate everyone coming in for the episode 100. We have finally reached that milestone. It felt like it was going to take forever. The fact we even managed to do 100 shows at this is insane. And honestly, I feel like we keep growing and growing and growing. Make sure you keep showing all the love you guys do. It is appreciated. We do see it and we feel it. We feel it because we need Munyon. More Munyon equals better shows equals happy Don.
Yeah.
But listen, next week we will have a guest on the show. If Don can get scrap on, that'd be great. But I'm pretty sure we do have another guest coming on.
We'll sort something out. You know the vibe.
We'll sort something out. But listen, obviously we started off with Hugh, so we've only got to get better and better and better. And there's probably like 15 people we can get. That's like on the same level as Hugh. Shout out Don for ruining it.
Okay.
No, I'm talking personalities too.
Yeah,
Right?
no,
I'm
I
not
hear you,
talking
I
just
hear
about
you. No,
this.
no, I hear
You know,
you,
I
I
think
hear you.
I think we can get like 10. I said 15.
you.
I'm lying out my ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we got the pool like that, bro.
Nah, we do. Trust me, we do. We got Don. Don's the greatest. Don's got pool like that. He's got most.
Yeah. Well respected.
But yeah, no, we do appreciate you guys for coming out. Loads of viewers this show. Make sure you guys like this stream. Helps us out a lot. Make sure you go over to Spotify if you're listening to it over there. Leave a 5-star rating. I don't care what Rab says when you say it doesn't have to be 5. No, it's got to be 5-star. I don't know why Rab's being like that.
Well, I'll just give the layup, you know.
It's got to be 5-star. End of the day, episode 100 was a fucking crazy one. We appreciate you guys for coming in. Honestly, it couldn't have ended any better. Episode 100 being after an event.
It was perfect.
Realistically.
Yeah.
It
And an
couldn't have
event
been
with
any
Dot
better.
1, you know, you couldn't get any
Yeah,
better.
yeah. couldn't write it. You couldn't
That's
write
actually
it.
so fact.
But listen, we're out. It's an absolute pleasure. We'll see you guys. I don't even know if we're doing a pre-show for the matches anymore. I don't even know.
We'll figure. I mean, I don't even know when the matches are back on. To be honest with you,
It's only a 1 week break. 1 week break.
okay.
Yeah.
Then we're back next week. Okay. We'll probably see you for a show next Monday. Then talk about the roster stuff.
Yeah. So
Oh, we're gonna see some rosters. Yeah.
roster changes this week. Tune in Monday for all the for our insight if you give a fuck. Respectfully. We'll see you guys next Monday. It's an absolute pleasure for myself, Tactical Rab, and Don Dada. We'll see you guys next Monday. It's an absolute pleasure. See you later.